Dude, if you start your day like that, it is. I mean, you're off to a rocky start.
If I came this morning, I wouldn't be here right now.
Really?
No, I'd be like, drive an hour? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
This podcast is a Dear Media production.
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Welcome back to another episode of Girls Gotta Eat.
Welcome back. Are you going to bring up Thanksgiving?
No, I feel like I'm done.
For the fifth time?
I'm done.
Well, plot
I did it for
twist,
the
I
snack.
am.
Okay, what do you want to say?
Okay, so this
Who's
is
annoying now?
No, seriously, this is my whole story. Going back on stuff I've said previously.
That's true.
Within the same week, I'll do it
I
sometimes.
mean, you'll change like where you want to live, what trip we're taking.
Well, even like on a trivial scale, like how I was like, I would never post more than 8 photos in a carousel. 1 week later, 14. People are like, Ashley, I'm like, well, I don't care.
I don't stand on principle. I don't care who she was last week. This is who she is this week.
One thing about me is I will not stand on business.
One thing about me is I will go back on my word. So don't listen to
One thing about me
anything
is I'm a hypocrite. No, okay. So I know it's dated now, but we're just getting back from the holidays and stuff like that. I felt like Christmas happened. I think I know why. Rayna, I literally was at my parents' farm and like, when's Rayna getting here? Do I have an outfit for New Year's? Like, I could not seem to grasp that it wasn't Christmas. And I think there's a few reasons. One, I've watched 7 Christmas movies.
I don't know. When you said that when you got to the house today.
I'm at 7, and next week on the snack, I'm going to do a power ranking. But I ordered a tree for myself, a fake one, just to have
For the house?
for my house here in LA.
I'm
Yeah,
so
just
jealous.
a nice like Amazon fake one to have.
Yeah.
Got my Christmas tree with sparkle eyes in Boston.
Yeah.
Like went and got a tree, did the whole thing. Like we went and saw the tree in Rehoboth in Delaware. Like I've done too much where I'm like,
much
I can't
Christmas.
believe it's not Christmas yet. This is a good feeling.
You blew your load.
I really blew my load. Like at Thanksgiving, like I literally kept having to remind myself that you like weren't going to be there, and it wasn't because you're like boycotting Christmas. Like it's still coming. We still have to do our shows. It was weird. I don't know if anybody felt like it started earlier this year or something. It's the movies, the music, the trees.
Well, I was in a different country than you, but like London does Christmas more than any city I've ever
bet
seen
it
in
was
my
so
entire
nice.
life. Like I've never seen anything like it. There was an installation everywhere you looked. Every street had like blankets of Christmas lights above you.
my
Just like
God.
thousands of Christmas lights, installations of stars and angels. I've never seen a city like roll out Christmas like that. It was wild.
I love that. I'm here for it. I want it to last as long as possible.
I don't know. I swear to God, listen, every year do I make comments about how dark it gets so early? I feel like this year it has been getting darker. The darkness is darker.
I know.
And I swear it's earlier. And my dad, like every day in London, like 1:30, it's going to get dark soon. Like he gave me an updated
crazy.
report. Another one of my friends told me her parents give her like an updated report like 2 p.m. But it is darker. And
Did it get
earlier.
darker in London earlier?
London, it was dark at noon.
Because you never know.
It's just dark every day.
Right.
It rains a lot. My brother told me they have like, I don't know, something like 85 different ways to describe rain and the different types of rain that day. It's just the sun never came
Couldn't
out.
be me.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Anyways, all right, let's take some partners. Built, get points by paying rent at joinbuilt.com/GGE, and Rocket Money, cancel your unwanted subscriptions at rocketmoney.com/GGE. And last but not least, Quince, thank you to them. Get free shipping and 365-day returns on your next order at quince.com/GGE.
and thank you to Nutrafol. Get $10 off any order and free shipping when you subscribe at Nutrafol.com with code GGEGIFT. And Helix, get 20% off plus 2 free pillows at helixsleep.com/GGE. And Aura Frames, get $35 off Aura's Carver matte frames at auraframes.com with code GGE.
All right, well, this is it. This is holiday show week.
Show week.
Speaking of Christmas, I love Christmas in New York. You love Christmas in New York more than anybody. Not
Obviously,
me.
yeah. I mean, but I guess you guys are picking up on anywhere. I love Christmas anywhere. Probably not in like
Next week, she might change her mind.
blue states only. Not in a red state. I like red and green in a blue state. So this is Show Week. Rayna, have you realized 7th annual New York City holiday shows for Girls Gotta Eat?
It is?
7th annual. We have done this since 2018,
Holy shit.
which means 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
Do you have a
Yes.
favorite one?
Yeah. The Apollo.
I thought I was gonna do this. Okay, we've had some funny things happen. One time, this guy announced the show and started it early. And Ashley and I were 2 leagues below C. We were just chilling. She was pooping.
I was wiping my butthole and I hear the music start. I was like, it can't be happening. I just had to drop my rental.
Wait, Rent the
I was
Runway.
going to Rent the Runway.
A skid mark on your runway.
The next day. I think we've told this on the podcast if you guys are OGs, but if I can't remember, then some of you probably can't remember. But yeah, it was a whole mess. This has happened low key one time since, because it happened one time at Denver Comedy Works. But they're the best and they get a pass. But where the show started without us, and we were 2 floors down, and we had to run up these steps in these gowns, skid marks and all. I didn't think Rayna was going to make it. I looked behind her like it was the Titanic, and she was like drowning behind me. I was like, she's not going to make it up these steps.
We had to blow in those doors, body check those girls.
Yeah,
just like blew through them, and then. The strippers started because you bought me a stripper one year for Christmas. Like, that's how it all got started. And that was the holiday show where you like bought me my first stripper.
That was at the Beacon in 2021. Well, okay, so you asked me favorite holiday show, New York holiday show. But I mean, I hate to pick favorites because we love all the shows. Well, most of them. Like, there are children, but Chicago Theater 2021 is one of my favorite shows of all time. And that was a holiday show. But New York, for whatever reason, I mean, we really love them all. And the first time we did one at Gramercy, was so special. And the Beacon, selling out the Beacon for the first time was just so iconic. Town Hall. I mean, they all are really special, but the Apollo one just hit different. I don't know what it was. It was wilder. It was crazier. They were like, what are these white girls doing in here?
It was an honor. And they let us know that. They could not stop stopping into the green room to be like, just so you know, we let you perform here.
It was an honor.
Yeah. Well, we'll see you on the 13th and the 14th this week for 2 holiday shows. There are some tickets left for the first show on the 13th. The 14th is just about sold out. So we'll see you there. And then Boston the following weekend. We have 3 shows at the Whaleboro. There is 1 show. There's still some tickets left. I think it's that Late Show Friday. We have great guests for you guys. We have special performances.
Oh my God.
Get those tickets. I mean, these shows are going to be absolutely incredible. We were just planning it before. We're going to get so many of you up on stage. We're going to give away gifts. It's going to be really so fun. And then if you're coming to the shows, please email us at stories@girlsgottaeat.com and tell us crazy shit about the people in your party. Roast your friends, your partner that you're coming with. Just tell us if you're looking for anything at the show in particular. You maybe bring your mom, your grandma, let us know.
Yes.
Just the funnier the better.
Of women with you. Yeah.
Yes. This is our favorite way to end the year, and we just love you guys so much. So stories@girlsgottaeat.com. We'll see you there. As always, we sell the Vibes Only friendship bracelets at the shows. This is something that we have been selling exclusively at the shows, and they're these beautiful charms that you can put in your bag, buy with your friends. It's a heart-shaped pink vibrator bracelet. They will be available to all 5 shows, and we're going to put them on the website.
Listen, this was never our plan, but you guys really wanted them. Like, you want to gift these. And so we put a few more in production because we were only going to sell these at the live shows, but people really wanted them for stocking stuffers, and we didn't want to deprive you guys because we love them. They're so special. Again, you can be friendship bracelets, bag charms, whatever you want to do. They have this great vibrator, and we custom made them for the tour. And so obviously you should buy them at the shows. If you're coming to the shows, you don't have to pay shipping. Come get them at the shows, have the whole experience, hit the merch table, make friends. We pop out there sometimes. So if you're coming to New York and Boston, just plan on that. But if you aren't able to make it to the shows and you want these, they're going to be on the website starting today.
Yeah. And this week is the last week to get domestic shipping guaranteed by Christmas. So that's at vibesonly.com. Shop everything. Shop a site. If you're watching YouTube, you can see them right now. They're so cute and fun. Thank you for your support. We love you guys so much. Thank you for shopping. I know this is a little dated, but the Black Friday sale and the Cyber Monday sale, and you guys went crazy. So thank you.
And also, I mean, if you still have people you're wanting to get gifts for and you guys want to come to the shows, make some great little gifts.
Yeah.
Because there are not going to be any shows to gift for next year. Because people always do that. They give tickets on Christmas morning, but friendship bracelets it is.
Maybe I'll wear it down. We'll do a tour. I don't know. We'll see. No. Okay. I just busted out laughing. I have to tell you this thing.
Okay.
It made me laugh. So I just got back from Europe.
She didn't go to Italy, you guys.
Just Paris and London. Yeah. And the jet lag is really so hard because Paris is a 10-hour time difference from us. London is 9 hours. Yeah. I used to be able to deal with it
on
from
the East
New York.
Coast, no biggie.
I've been fucked up. I cannot sleep through the night. So the first night I got back a couple nights ago, I went to sleep at 9. I woke up at 3 a.m. and I was just up since 3 a.m. And I was like, I cannot have another day like this. I feel so sick. I'll just take a sleeping pill. But also I was really constipated. And I've been really constipated. I ate so many meals on the plane and so much food before the plane.
So many meals.
So many meals. I ate the appetizers, the entrees, the desserts, all of it. So then I took 2 laxatives, which I never, ever, ever take. I'll take a little Metamucil every once in a while, but like I took some Duralax and
On top of the sleeping pills?
I took 2 Duralax and 1 sleeping pill.
Did you shit your bed?
And I texted Brittany.
Rayna, this is like a death wish. Like if someone would have looked in, they would have been like, this girl is taking a lot of pills.
It just never occurred to me that was a bad idea. I was like texting with our friend Brittany who should come to Paris with me because we had all these like problems sleeping. Yeah. And she was like, what do you mean you took a sleeping pill and laxatives at the same time?
No, like it's like you wanted to shit the bed.
And I was like, well, there's nothing I can do about it now. Let's just pray.
Oh my God.
I did not poop in my bed, thank God. But also I'm moving in a couple days.
So who cares?
If I shit here, who cares?
Yeah, one last thing.
Honestly, it's like, I'll just leave it
this
here.
Place.
I don't care.
Take a shit on the floor.
Yeah, I'll just go sleep in my new house. What do I fucking care?
So funny.
It was like one of those moments you're like, oh no.
Yeah.
And I took the sleeping pill like a half an hour after I'd taken the laxative. I woke up at 4.
What if like someone found you like that? Like what if something happened and like that's how they found your body?
Pooped on myself.
Just covered in your own shit. And they had to autopsy that shit. And they were like, it was Ambien and Dulcolax. I don't know. And then everybody be like, that's Rayna. She died doing what she loved. Shitting the bed.
When I realized I was leaving here in a couple days, I was like, I literally don't care.
That's so funny. You're bringing your bed.
I am bringing it with me. But I want us to be in the same room that I shit in the bed and then slept in it.
You had to live like that.
I flipped the mattress.
Remember when you shit in your house?
Did
right
I?
before the first holiday shows.
The first?
When you came back from Mexico, you shit in your house. On the floor. And you had to live there.
You guys, I went to Mexico City, which I loved. It was amazing. And on the flight back, I was like, oh no, something is not right. I was like shaking. And I spent like, this was the worst food poisoning I've ever heard of anybody getting.
Yeah,
like
it lasted a long time.
It lasted like a week. And at one point I was just like shaking in bed naked. And I was like, oh no, I have to throw up. And I got up and ran across the apartment to throw up. And I threw up in the middle of the living room and the pressure made me also shit on myself.
And again, like
it was my lowest
more
moment in the
BTS
world.
from the first year, 2018, Gramercy Theater. Like you pulled it together just in time for the shows.
Never looked back.
Like all week, I was like running the company. I was like, Rayna's just shitting in her house. Like I'm happy to pick up the slack here, you know. And you finally pulled it out. And it's so funny that the person who was shitting when the show started was actually me, not you.
I will say I've never been sick for a show. The adrenaline will carry you through.
Yeah. Okay. Well, those are our announcements. Can't wait to see you guys at the shows. Vibesonly.com for the friendship bracelets. And, you know, while we're here, I just wanted to follow up on something from last week because we talked about that guy in the plane and trying to read his text messages. And we got multiple messages. I got a few personal. I just saw an email come through. And Alyssa, our friend, was like, the trick is you have to take a photo of his phone and then zoom in or just use your Zoom on your phone. Bitches, if you think that was the first thing I did, I didn't even think I had to say it in the story because I did that. That was the first thing I did. I could not get a great angle, but I tried anyway. He would have seen me.
People can see you. I mean, I know when somebody's taking a photo of me next to me. I mean,
we're sharing an armrest. Like, but I hear you guys, and that is a good strategy. But I did try. I'm gonna put the photo on YouTube. I'll show you guys. I have the receipt. So blurry. And I couldn't see it. It was too blurry, but it probably was my angle. But I do that all the time. Like have you ever like if I'm trying to read something from far away, I'll just put my phone on and zoom with my phone. Like if a Wi-Fi password's on a wall somewhere far away. Like, do you ever use your phone as like
do you know how blind I am?
Yeah.
Okay, you know when you're in a line and there's like 5 people at a restaurant and there's like a menu up at the top?
Yes.
Normal people could probably see those menus from like a block away. Not me.
You have to get your phone out?
I get my phone out, take a photo, and then I zoom in. I'm not trying to like squint.
Right. So I just want to tell you guys that obviously I did that. And, you know, I can't be on record not doing the number one thing that anyone would do.
Oh, it never occurred to me.
But yeah, it didn't work out.
It didn't occur to me. When our friend told us this morning, she was like, you could take a photo. But I was like, of course you have a solution. And you were like, yeah,
Of course I did that. Yeah.
Never
And I
occurred to
sent you the photo. I was like, I can't read this. Well, I want to talk to you about this thing. And last week we talked with Ashley, who you guys really loved this episode. We saw nothing but positive feedback. I mean, she talked about swearing off men and people felt inspired by it and people had nothing but nice things to say. I was really happy. Like, you know, I was reading comments pretty much everywhere and, you know, nothing negative. And we got some emails. And so we really did appreciate you guys embracing that episode and just really liking her. But she talked a lot about the male gaze and like living for the male gaze and dressing and doing different things and living life that way when you're single. But I saw this comment on our YouTube and it made me cry, but I just wanted to read it to you and then kind of talk about this. So this woman wrote on our YouTube, at 59 years old, I had no idea how much I dressed for my husband until he passed away unexpectedly in May. Every time I get dressed since, I've thought, oh, he's not going to see me in this. And it took the joy and fun out of putting together an outfit for me. And it really hit me hard, which like, I'm not trying to like bring the mood down. It just really like broke my heart. Obviously, we like send our love to her, and we responded back on the YouTube, and she responded back. And so, you know, that was just an interesting sentiment. And then someone else commented on Instagram of like, this episode felt different from Caroline's episode. Because I feel like Caroline also talked about like, I want to look good for my husband and he needs to look good for me, you know, or at least presentable to me. And I just started thinking about the difference between dressing for your partner versus dressing for the male gaze, which essentially is just like potential partners and strangers and like all men in the world. Because I really like to dress for my partner.
Totally.
Like he didn't ask that of me, but I like really like to think about outfits for date night, and the same for him too. He likes to dress in what he knows I like. So I just thought it was an interesting thing. Like it's different. It feels different. You're not dressing for men doesn't feel like dressing for your partner that you already have.
Well, I think it's completely different. Like one's just like for a bunch of strangers and the potential that like you're going to go to the grocery store and everybody's going to look at you. And like the other is like, I want you to find me attractive. You've chosen me. I've chosen you. I want you to be excited about what I'm wearing. I want you to feel like you're out with a prize when we're out at dinner together and you're excited about what I've chosen. I want you to speak of me like, man, she looked so good last night. Or I love the way she dresses. Love the way we dress together. Like, I like you to feel proud that you're walking into the door with me. And like, we talked about this a couple years ago with my last boyfriend, that he always liked to like pick my outfits. And I loved it. Like I would just have fun, like trying stuff on for him. And he'd be like, I like this. I don't like, like, it's different than telling somebody what to wear. Like, but I always really had a lot of fun, like picking stuff out I thought he would really like and having him be like, I like this, you know what I mean? And him being like, you always look so pretty, you know, that's so fun for me.
Yeah. And then you get to dress them too, you know, and like buy them stuff and they wear it. But I don't know. I just like, this woman's comment's been like sitting with me, you know, and how painful that must be too, you know, like the fun in something has been like dressing up to impress your partner and then they're gone, and like reconciling that. And, you know, I hope she's obviously dealing with that in her own way and like trying to find the joy again and like getting dressed. Cause like we all should get excited to like put on a nice outfit and, you know, find the joy in that. And I feel like that's what our friend who's a stylist, Lillian Charles, really speaks to that. And like you should have fun with fashion and like do something that makes you feel good and brings you joy and stuff like that. So I just thought it was like an interesting thing because, you know, maybe some people think more critically about it than others. But if someone was like, wait, I'm dressing for a man when you're just dressing for your partner, that just does feel different.
Those are totally different.
I think we all do that. And I think it's great. And I think they should be doing it back.
I feel sad for her that this thing that is just an everyday thing spikes that feeling now. Because like she does have to do it every day. And when you lose a partner or when you go through a breakup, and certainly those are completely different things when somebody dies or you go through a breakup. But everyday things that you used to do with that person kind of feel like it's this memory of this thing you used to do with somebody. And hopefully you can like find a new memory to associate with that task.
And maybe let your friends or family or whoever, people who care about you, kind of take the place of that. Like I would express that. Now we're giving therapy to this woman because of her one comment, but I would express that to people who care about her if she hasn't already. Have been like, this is why I used to wear these certain things, and you know, maybe can we set up like a dinner and dress up and kind of feel that validation with other people, like other loved ones in her life too.
I agree with you. And how you dress has so much to do with how you feel. And one thing you and I did with this whole tour was we like themed it. And that's made it really fun for me to see how everybody just like takes those ideas and makes them really creative and does them with their friends. And I like the idea to take kind of like make it an event, you know, that you and your friends all do this thing and you all get dressed up together.
Yes. It sounds like this hit her hard. And I love the idea of like get the girls together and like go out and all dress up. And she has like a reason to have fun getting dressed again. So
I love those texts before dinner. It's just like, what are you going to wear?
Yeah.
And like the first person that speaks wins. Like I always feel like if I get to it first, then like, you know, if you're like, I'm just gonna look like shit, I'm not gonna put my makeup on, everyone's just like, oh, thank God, me too.
Oh, in that direction, yeah.
Yes. When someone's like, I'm being cute tonight, guys, and then like you're in charge of the group, then everyone else has to get cute that night.
Oh my God, that is the best text. Like, I think that's when we all saw Mean Girls. Like, everyone was like, what are we wearing? And we were all like, sweatpants are all that fits me right now. Like, everybody wore like leggings, sweatpants, Uggs.
It's girlhood. Yeah. What's everyone wearing tonight?
Yeah. Okay, well, you met your nephew.
Oh, I love him so much. I mean, Listen, some of this stuff is just going to sound like, yeah, no shit, but like I don't have any experience with babies. I haven't been around a newborn baby. Like he's 3 weeks old. He doesn't really do much, you know? Like they don't really make eye contact. They don't really smile that much. Like they're like it probably takes like a few more weeks to do that kind of stuff. He mostly slept, but like I just like held on to him and just cuddled him every second. I just like love him so much. And he looks so much like my brother's hysterical.
It's crazy.
It's like a man's face on a baby's body.
It's really wild.
I can't stop laughing at it. It's so, and like, I love him so much. I bought him out. I couldn't stop. I bought him like a ton of outfits in Paris. And then I got to London. I walked by Baby Gap. I went to Baby Gap, bought him a ton more stuff.
Yeah.
I bought my sister-in-law some pajamas so she had something like comfy to be in. And I just haven't been around a baby that much. I mean, it is, do you know how much work that shit is?
Like nonstop.
I have always like respected how hard it is to be a mom. I have like a very different new understanding of this.
Yeah.
Like, again, most people are like, yeah, no shit. Well, this is my first experience with an infant. My sister-in-law has to feed like 8 to 10 times a day. She's just a feeding tube. Her whole body. And then, I mean, they sleep in shifts, her and my brother, just like a couple hours here and there. She has to change him like 12 times a day, 15 times a day. Like, it's so much fucking work. And they were incredible. I did not hear either one of them complain for 1 second. I mean, it's a choice they made, you know, and they love him. But like, they never said like, I'm too tired. Like my sister-in-law asked me so many nice questions about the podcast and my new house. And I was like really impressed by her ability to like pay attention to anything besides this kid. Cause I don't know if I could have.
It is really so crazy. I mean, when I saw Stephanie, when they had their second child, when Jay was like still a baby, that's crazy. It's crazy. That's a crazy thing. How do people have twins?
I kept thinking about your sister-in-law because like the one baby was, I just didn't realize it. It is just you. But when people used to be like, I can't even take a shower, I'd be like, I don't know what you mean. You just literally can't do anything.
Yeah, I mean, unless obviously your partner's there to relieve you, hopefully. But how people just have like twins or 3.
That's insane. You can't.
I knew a girl from college who had triplets.
I would be like, take
in my sorority.
You gotta take one of these back.
3 girls.
That's insane.
What do you?
I don't know. You do.
Bitch, how?
I don't know.
Because you only have 2 tits.
I don't know how you do it.
You got to like that it's crazy. I mean, I just have so much respect for
bottles.
People who have 1 kid.
I don't know how you do it. And my brother is like such a teammate to her. Like he'll take the first shift so she could sleep. And like, I don't know how people do it. Single moms. I don't understand.
I know.
You are America's, the world's heroes. I don't know how you do it.
Well, I'm so glad.
But I love to meet him. It was just wonderful. And he has this cute little like pillow. I don't know what you call it. You stick him in it.
Yeah. They just like.
So I stuck him on the counter while I cooked, and you just sat on the counter.
When you just set him on the counter. When there's just a baby like on the counter, or like it's on the kitchen table. It's so funny to me.
He was just up on the butcher block while I was like chopping stuff.
It's so funny. I was with my nephews, and I mean, Aaron is getting there. He's getting a little bit more of like a personality, you know, and he'll be 1 in a few weeks.
Wow, it's been a year already?
I know, but crazy. Jay, I can't believe how advanced he is. He just turned 2. It's like he loves all his little sports. He'll be out in the back, like playing with his hockey sticks. He has his basketball. Like he remembers everything. He knows everybody's names. You have normal conversations with him. Like I forget that he's 2. You just can talk to him like a adult.
I love him.
We're just talking. Like I can't believe we got here. Like I was like, this is what I was looking for. We're talking. We're having conversations. This is crazy.
Oh, it is really crazy. And then he'll hit like, I don't know, like 10, and he'll start to smell bad, and like he won't want to hang out anymore. So like, enjoy these couple years.
I know that's got to be tough as parents.
Like, just I love when they're so
like
snuggly.
I know. Oh my god.
Oh, those teenage years. Oh, yuck. But I can't wait to see him. I can't wait to see Azul.
Oh my god.
Did you just like die so much to see him?
Yeah, it was so special to be like with him and the fam and everything over Christmas. But we have Trevor and Michael today, you guys. This episode is so
Don't drive your car beyond.
No, there is a point where you need to pull over. There's a moment I was like editing this and I had to stop and like cry and laughing. So we hope you guys enjoy.
Yeah, you guys are going to love this episode. It is just like laugh out loud funny. It is crazy. So we're so excited to have them back. But first, we're just going to thank a couple partners. This is a PSA for anyone who rents. If you haven't heard of Built, you're about to thank us. Earning points on rent is now a reality. When you pay your rent through Built, you don't even have to check with your landlord to start earning points that you can use towards flights, hotel stays, fitness classes, and even your next rent payment. Let us break it down for you. So there's no cost to join Built, and as a member, you'll earn valuable points on rent and on your everyday spending. Built points can be transferred to your favorite hotels and airlines, and even the ones you haven't heard of. There are over 500 airlines and 700,000 hotels and properties around the world you could redeem your Built points towards. Points can be redeemed towards a future rent payment and unique experiences that only Built members can access. So if you're not earning points on rent, my question is, why not? Start earning points on rent you're already paying by going to joinbuilt.com/GGE. That's joinbilt.com/GGE. Make sure to use our URL so they know who sent you. Joinbuilt.com/GGE to start earning points on your rent payments today.
Okay, and I'm going to tell you guys about Nutrafol, which, listen, thank you guys for ever leaving a comment about my hair, because if you've been listening for the last year plus, you know that I have been on a hair journey, and sometimes people just say, like, Ashley, your hair is looking good, like on YouTube or in the Instagram comments, and it just means a lot.
It is looking great.
So I dealt with something where I just had a lot of hair thinning and shedding and hair issues, and I just really did turn to Nutrafol, and I've seen improved hair growth, decreased shedding, which I think you really notice in the shower. Totally. I think we all know how much hair we lose in the shower, and you know when it's more and you know when it's less. And visible thickness, of course. My nails are so strong and long, and so I just can't imagine my life without it. I take my 4 pills daily with a meal, and I just think it's really something that you can use if hair thinning is your concern, which hair thinning affects nearly half of all women. And this is a great gift too. So this holiday season, if you're searching for a thoughtful, unique gift, consider Nutrafol for the special people in your life who may be experiencing hair thinning. I mean, this is a good gift because it might be something that someone really wants or needs but doesn't want to spend the money or buy for themselves. So I just really think it's such a good gift. I mean, if you could buy someone like the next 3 months, like they'd be like, oh, wow, this is amazing. So I've gifted it before. I really recommend it. But I mean, for yourself or for someone else. And this is just really going to improve their hair. Nutrafol is the #1 dermatologist recommended hair growth supplement brand, trusted by over 1 million people. You can see thicker, stronger, faster growing hair with less shedding in just 3 to 6 months with Nutrafol. And it really targets the root cause of hair thinning because everyone's causes are different and there's different formulas for whatever you're going through. You just get on the website and see what's going to work best for you, what you're dealing with. So whether you're gifting to yourself or a loved one, give the gift of great hair growth this holiday season. Right now, Nutrafol is offering our listeners $10 off any order. Enjoy free shipping when you subscribe. Go to Nutrafol.com and enter the promo code GGEGIFT. Nutrafol.com is Nutrafol.com, promo code GGEGIFT. That's Nutrafol.com, promo code GGEGIFT.
Okay, you guys, Quince has taken all my money this holiday season.
Oh my gosh.
I cannot get enough of it. It's amazing. You go on to their website and it's like a little bit of luxury at affordable prices. They have everything. Bags, belts, sweaters. I have bought so many. They have these iconic like Mongolian cashmere sweaters. They start at $50. I wore the burgundy one last week for the episode. I get so many comments on it. It comes in so many colors. I have a lightweight button-down cardigan from them. I have like a couple. They have a turtleneck version. I mean, the colors are incredible. The quality is amazing. The prices, I can't honestly believe it. And so this is really great for yourself or for other people. They have 14 karat gold jewelry. They have leather handbags. I bought this hobo bag the other day also.
Oh
they have European linen sheets, which I also have on my bed upstairs. I'm really quinced out. Whatever you're looking for, they have items that are priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands. And honestly, the quality is fantastic. I love the sheets that I have here. I love my bag. I love my sweaters. I'm so obsessed with Quince. So this is really great for anybody in your life. If you're looking for gifts for the holiday season for anybody of any age, it is perfect. Gift luxury this holiday season without the luxury price tag. Go to quince.com/GGE for 365-day returns plus free shipping on your order. That's QUINCE.com/GGE to get free shipping and 365-day returns at quince.com/GGE.
Okay, let's get into it.
Michael, shut
Guys,
up.
this is Michael Blaustein on Girls Gotta Eat. Your turn.
Trevor Wallace on Girls Gotta Eat.
We did it. So, guys, phone
This
cases.
is the first time in 7 years we've allowed somebody else to introduce themselves.
I don't care. Let's like
But
let
you know
it
what?
roll.
I don't
Everybody's fucking
Female
around.
forward. Let's go men forward. Our podcast.
You guys, yesterday-
Guys
You know
Gotta
Fuck
Eat.
it. Nothing matters.
No, I'm
Did you
fucking
guys
around.
celebrate yesterday?
What
Was
was yesterday?
What was
International
yesterday?
Men's Day?
Was it really?
Was it?
Wait, did Donald Trump invent that?
Fuck.
Hold on, it
and
was
I didn't
international-
celebrate.
Literally, I would have ate some fucking elk and killed something.
Exactly. Did you jerk off at least?
No, but I got some
Wow. Talk about a men's
Someone
day.
jerked him off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, someone did your. Fuck.
Oh my
Dude,
God.
I don't know what's happening.
You're getting a
recently.
lot of hand jobs?
I love them. The last like 3 days, some like I have like an extended period of time where I'm just like. It's like a my period.
Spit it out.
It's
What do you mean?
You're
It's
in
my
heat?
horny period.
Like you're
there's
in heat, yeah.
I'm in heat. Yes. Every
That's
like,
your cycle.
I have like
You
yeah,
do need to be neutered, I will say.
I think so. I need to have one less ball.
You have like a
Lance Armstrong.
phase, like a.
Like there's like
What
a
are you trying to say?
He's a horny week of the month.
yeah.
What do you think it is?
That's so funny that you're like, it's my time of the month.
It's my time of month. It's literally my horny period.
Are you
What
still coming on
happens?
the floor? Because our audience wanted to know.
Yeah, of course.
You know you
he
don't.
put-
You
he
still
puts
come
a-
on the
he puts
floor.
a
Ma'am,
towel
look at
down.
me. Yes, I
Michael,
put. Oh, yeah,
you
you're right.
you have
You're
changed
right.
my hotel behavior. I put on socks in every hotel room now because I think about you and your cum on the floor in the
Yeah, you
hotel
should.
room.
I mean, you should. But not even me. I mean, people have died in hotel. Like, you need to always wear shoes.
I put on socks now. You changed my life.
Yeah.
Anyways, you guys, we have these comedians, Trevor, Michael.
What a great intro.
Trevor
You were
and
saving
Michael
that
is
intro
what
for
you
that. Yeah, we got
That's
these comedians.
better than ours?
We saw him up for an air one. We got these comedians, I
Yeah.
guess.
I didn't really have that much to say about you guys. Your reputation kind of precedes you guys. Like to say your name is the intros. We have Trevor
No, I
Wallace
liked
and
your
Michael
intro. We're gonna
Blaustein.
make
That
guest
was
start
good.
intro.
Yeah, we're gonna make them
intro
do their
themselves.
intros. I love
Less
that. That's
work for us.
2025.
Yeah,
You have to do
Men
your own
have to
intro.
What
introduce
did you guys do
themselves.
for Men's Day? How did you celebrate
There
us
you
yesterday?
go. Great question.
Why would we celebrate
do
that?
yesterday?
What?
We made a
Why
bunch
would you
of our own
celebrate
money.
We
that?
did so much to push this country forward
Are you
in the last
kidding me?
200 years. Are you insane?
My great-great-great-grandpa fought in a war, and you're just not going to celebrate Men's Day?
My grandma fought so we could vote.
Who did?
I'm wearing a cardigan. I don't have a lot to say.
Yeah, you look like a grandma.
Guys, can we talk about guys' phone cases? And
Yes,
Yes,
let's do
please.
it.
It really occurred to me
This
that like
ick
it's
has
a
never-
new ick. Because Ashley and I, you guys are making fun of me and Ashley because we have square cases, but I mean that's the elite case of square cases.
Nah, it's really
Well, it's
not.
an elite case because you
It
guys.
looks like you have a Kindle to answer your phone.
Okay, Rayna,
100%.
elite case for
Alexa,
women.
hello?
For women.
For women.
for women.
So I want to talk about this.
I don't
'cause
see gender.
It's Men's Day. Relax. Now that I'm thinking about it, my fiance doesn't do a case. He's a raw dog.
Whoa,
I get
fiance flex.
nervous holding his phone.
Me too.
Like I'm going to drop it.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
women are we're so case.
But like men's cases, like give me the OtterBox cases.
OtterBox is nuts.
Your guy's kind of ugly.
If
but
you're
I
not
mean,
in construction and
Yeah, if you have an OtterBox and you don't free dive, then you shouldn't have it.
no, if you work construction, you can have an OtterBox.
That's what I'm saying.
100%.
If you work in HR and you have an OtterBox, you're the problem.
right,
Don't
like
report
what's
yourself
gonna
to your
you're
own
gonna
HR.
drop kick your phone down the stairwell at Salesforce?
How do
I
you
mean,
feel
if-
about this
if
one?
you-
Clear, thin.
It's fine.
Great.
I think
Right?
that's great.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
I
then
think,
Michael,
that's, I think that's a go-to men's case.
you're a raw dog, but just a
Wallet.
cards on the back.
I'm raw dog, and I
like
have a I have like a little like wallet on the back, which gives
So
it,
not
which
only
gives
is
it
he
a little
letting you know
friction.
he's a raw dog, but he's also rich, is what he's trying to say. Like,
Yeah.
look at my Amex Black card.
No,
Yeah.
you're-
Look at it.
you're
You have
ri-
a black card on?
No.
But at least platinum.
I don't do Amex.
What
What
do
do
you
you
do?
have?
I do Chase Sapphire.
Okay.
Same.
All right, we do that.
Yeah,
Chase
reserve.
Sapphire.
Gotta do the reserve.
Shout
It's better
out.
for travel. Not an ad. It's better for travel.
We have
I
a
want a
both.
metal ID card. I want to hand it to a bouncer. He's like, ID. And I go, don't. Like, there's something about the metal on it.
That would be
So
cool.
sick,
Yeah.
dude.
That sounds very
This guy
LA.
must be 47.
I could see that happening
It's
here.
all, yeah. Did you know, speaking of like elitism, you know there's a dude that was a producer of some show I was on whatever years ago, and he had a parking, like a red parking square, means that he could park
Anywhere.
In the city?
in this. I
Where
think
do you get that from? Like this
I-
commissioner?
It's a sticker?
I do
Just
not
a
know.
red
It's
sticker?
a red sticker that he had, and it's
Should we
and,
make them?
Yeah, red tape. I feel like we do this.
Dude,
Yeah.
I don't know, but I was blown away.
I feel like you get that from like
like-
the governor.
But maybe. But
You
he
have
like
to.
literally, it was like, you know how like diplomats can like kill people and then everyone's fine, then they go back
Right.
to wherever they're
It's like
from.
yeah.
It's the same thing with parking.
It's like a key to the
Park-
city.
Yes.
That's crazy.
There really is a
that?
key to the
What is?
city.
What do you do with that?
I don't know, because I think Diddy did get one, and I think maybe they revoked his key.
Well, he needs to
what
get out of
key?
jail free card. He doesn't need a key.
What key? What city did he get the key to?
I don't
Probably
know.
New
He just
York.
seems like
LA?
someone that would
Party
have
city?
one. Probably New York.
No, I'm in.
There it
that
is.
was great. I'm
What'd you
in.
say?
He said,
Party
where? Party
City?
City? Thank you.
There
it was
is,
funny that you
delayed.
didn't hear it.
Wow, I really
no,
thought
I didn't hear
regurgitating
it.
it would bomb, but thank
Nope.
God.
No, that was
Oh.
great.
That was good.
Oh.
No, we love it.
I loved it.
So you guys are going on tour.
Yes.
We're going
It's
on
an
tour.
aggressive tour. There's so many stops. We have the same agent, and Ashley and I like sent the poster back to our agent. We're like, you really booked them.
No,
just
we
back
saw
to
it, and I
back.
like started. I felt like anxious.
I am the most productive and go-getter guy when I'm at home. So when they're sending me all these dates, like 10 days in a row in a bus, I'm like, fuck yeah, let's do it. And
I
then you're
know.
like in the middle of it. You're day 3, like, I'm gonna kill myself.
No, because you guys are going to be like on a Tuesday in like Wisconsin, probably.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
No, I
Providence,
will agree to
Rhode
stuff, and
Island.
Ashley has to remind me that like I will not enjoy it because like me at home, I'm like that sounds fine.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Rayna in the future will be fine, and she has to remind me like you're not gonna enjoy this or be fine.
That's very smart.
So is this your first tour together?
First tour together.
First tour together. Yeah.
And you guys, obviously, you have your own thriving careers, so you had to fit it in, and you're doing a tour bus to like make it work.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just like, how can we get as many dates as possible in
Huh?
a little time?
Like you
as
guys gonna be
possible?
sleeping together on the bus,
It's gonna be
jerking
so
off
fun,
together.
dude.
How
Oh,
bad
yes.
is that
Oh
bus
my
Coming
gonna
on the bus
smell?
floor.
That bus
Yeah.
gonna smell
It's a-
so bad.
Good.
we're
It's gonna smell like pineapple. Jerking each other off.
How many stops?
How many styles?
I think it's 11 shows.
11?
11?
Okay, and 11 stops in 11 days, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where are you
days off.
starting and where are you ending?
Starting in
Albany,
Albany, ending in
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Cuties.
Oh,
You
so
guys
you're
are so in
Coast?
sync.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll be so fun. I think like
Oh, it'll be
base 7 will
blast.
like have a gun at each other's head, be like suck me off or die. But like,
Yeah.
But then in like a month from now, like we'll be like, dude, that was so fun.
Totally.
But
We're
then, I mean,
vlogging it,
people
we're
always
doing the whole
ask
thing.
us like, "How do you do it?" And I'm like, "We sleep during the day."
Yeah.
You know, like you
Yeah.
guys, if you can sleep enough and you're also going on adrenaline, like you
Yeah.
can make it work.
Yeah, my dad's like, you got to explore Portland, Maine. Explore Portland,
Well,
Maine.
actually,
Oh,
that is the
actually,
one
you
city
really
you
should.
should.
well,
Yes.
fuck.
Really?
All
That's
right,
the one. We're just really, really big Portland, Maine fans.
Oh,
Like,
really?
we love
Why?
it. And
The
you'll-
food.
Yes, the food's incredible. The waterfront is gorgeous. You get the whole city down in one
And
day.
it's so
It'll be
cute.
great.
You guys are gonna be so cute
All right,
together,
well-
like walking
Well,
the
we're
streets.
gonna make content out there and do shit out there.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. But
I'm
like,
not a
there
big.
is-
I'm not a big check the city out guy.
Luckily
This guy
it's-
will give me food recommendations. I'm like, dude, of course.
This
And
guy
then
went
I
to
go
Hawaii,
there.
went to a P.F. Chang's. Like, I could fucking beat this guy's ass.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
you're not
I'm
big into
not-
food on vacation?
No, I'm not a big like explorer. I'm a big like hotel. Go get to Starbucks. Go work out. Come on the ground. Do the show. Go back to the hotel room. Leave.
Well, that's on work trips, right? Like on a vacation with like a
Oh,
girlfriend.
vacation. Yeah.
He will give that rating towards that city based. He'll like eat a
Yeah.
P.F. Chang's and it's
I
not
will do
good.
this.
And then be like, dude, Hawaii sucks. I'm like, no, it doesn't.
I did.
But you went to a Cheesecake Factory and they burned your water. It's
Yeah.
not their fault.
I love
so
Cheesecake
it's like-
Factory.
Me too.
I'm a ride or die Hawaii guy. I
He
love
loves
it.
Same.
It's
I
the
love
best.
Yeah,
It's
we love
so
Hawaii.
And then he's like,
average.
I didn't leave Honolulu. I went to like a Cheesecake Factory. It was like any other city. And I'm like, what
It
do
was
you?
Fort
you-
Lauderdale.
I'm like, did you?
I am so mad at this.
was
like,
Fort
did you
Lauderdale.
leave
That's
the
exactly what
city?
you would
Did
think.
do anything?
If
And
you
he's
went
like,
to
no.
Honolulu and just went to
I got on a plane for $9,000 to go to Boca Raton. That's where I went.
Okay, that's a work trip. Ashley and I will like land. We have to check into the hotel. We have to do work, and then we have to like go to sound check at 6. And so we'll take a nap and relax.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
But
Yeah.
on like an actual trip, we're really getting in there. We're booking all kinds
Yeah.
of like boats, hikes, restaurants.
On an actual trip, for sure. I will say, even on an actual trip, if I'm not like with a girlfriend that's like great at planning, it's
what
I
girls
fall
do,
short.
yeah.
I
That's what
definitely
girls
fall
are for.
short. I am short, so that's what happens.
Yeah.
No,
No,
you're,
well,
no, you're
but
not short.
no one gives
tall?
taller energy. It's
5'8".
so I will not.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
No, this is the whole
Tallest
thing.
energy.
This is the whole
Everybody
thing.
talks about it.
Everyone is
What?
like, "Oh, Blau 6'1". I've told him
His
a million
energy?
times, dude, the amount of times I do a meet and greet and people are like, "Whoa, you're way short." What are you? I talk about it for an hour on
Okay,
stage.
you know what I think it is? I think it's your
My
upper
cock?
body.
Oh,
You do have a nice upper body. Like
it's my shoulders. My shoulders
Your
are big,
shoulders.
but I have a tiny head.
No,
I think it accentuates the shoulders. My head is very tiny, and I have big shoulders, so it looks like I have.
I don't think your head's that
was wondering if I could
small.
palm
'Cause
it.
it's
Ma'am.
proportionate to your body. It's because you're so loud and confident.
No, it's not.
No, it's the
My
shoulders.
head-
I just
that's-
realized it.
It is the shoulders.
Yeah.
It is the shoulders for sure. I
have
like
tall guy
my friend
shoulders.
used to say I have action figure shoulders.
Yeah.
Oh.
But my head is very tiny, so it accentuates how big my shoulders. So I think maybe I look a little tall,
Interesting.
but I'm not at all.
Low
5'8".
key, I mean, you have like a nice body under that shirt.
Yep, I do.
He's jacked.
I
He's, like,
saw
way
a
too
photo
jacked
of
to be a
I know. I
podcaster.
saw a photo
know?
of him once with no shirt on, and I was like, "That's what's under there." That's
Yeah.
great. You
Wait,
never
I'm
see
just
it coming.
realizing
Yeah.
the shoulders. It looks like you're wearing pads.
It's like when you
Yeah,
get into
I
like
do.
a
I
new,
know. I know.
It's like when you get into a new Kia in like 2024. You're like, dude, this has got all this.
It's crazy.
You guys got fucking car maps, Apple Play, reverse cameras.
Michael, will you take your
True,
shirt off?
dude. No,
The Kia
that's
Soul?
True.
Just a little bit?
I can
No.
take mine off.
Yeah.
Trevor, okay, we'll
Take
go to
your
the next
cardigan
one.
off.
Trevor,
We'll go to the next one.
take your knit cardigan off.
It would take him 20
He would
minutes
have
to
done
get
it
his
on
clothes
Men's
off.
Day, but not today.
Yeah.
Look at that. I mean, yeah, I got a pastry
First of all, let me
body.
say this. Let me juice him up a little bit. He's been working out way more than normal.
Trevor, you do look bigger, like in a
He
great
d-
way. You
and
look
he is.
great.
Thank you.
yeah, even your
Like,
face
muscles
looks like
are
beefier.
You
Really?
walked in, and I was like, "He's not so skinny."
Yeah.
See, my mom is the opposite. I was home, and moms always know if you lost like a pound. My mom's like, "You look skinny."
Really?
I don't
Are
know.
you okay?
I think you look beefier.
Do I
do
really?
too.
Yeah.
Is it
I
a
really-
cardigan?
Yeah. No, your
it's-
face filled
it's
out
the
a little
gym.
bit.
Your
Thank you.
face filled out.
In a great way. I used to be a bigger fan of Michael, but
Did your balls drop too?
No.
Your voice feels deeper.
Really?
Trevor hit puberty.
Oh my God. Well, I had rocks in my mouth on the way here. I was just gargling them. I was trying to sound deeper voice.
well, you are quite a bit younger than Michael, right?
Yep.
Like 10 years younger?
Yeah.
Okay.
So really quick, I'm just curious. What are you guys going to do on this tour? Like, is it going to feel like the podcast, or are you both doing stand up, or is it just gonna? Do you not know?
So stand up and stand up. So
Oh, you
we'll
are?
both do
Okay.
like, 20, 25.
Oh,
And
cool.
then take a quick little break. And then we're going to do the podcast live at the end. That
Okay,
way it's
I
like
love this.
Are you standing or sitting?
both. So we're going to walk out, kind of stand, like, yeah, hey. And then we're going to
Bigger guns the audience.
And then
Okay.
people have to rate whose was better.
Yes.
Oh,
that's,
wow.
That's the first segment.
Yeah.
It goes us clap if Trevor did better and stand up, and then clap if Michael. Yeah.
If
And
you guys
then
want us to
whoever
come on
loses
and
gets to shoot the
judge, we
person.
will do that.
Really?
We love to
Yeah.
judge men.
Well,
on
you
our
guys
shows.
have been touring the podcast for a while. So, like,
Yeah.
any and all advice would be great.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited for you guys. I'm sure it's going to be
gonna be fun.
incredible.
Me too. I think we learned a lot from doing those. We covered on a few live ones, but I think we made the mistake of like actually trying to
Do
the
a podcast. Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
there's not
in
1,000
front of
people
1,000
watching.
people being like, "Shut up and yell at us!" Like, so I think that's the.
Tell us about coming on the ground.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm gonna
Well,
do a podcast.
I mean, we were going to do our very first show ever at Caroline's on September 12th, 2018.
RIP.
I know, RIP.
RIP.
I know that place means like so much to me. We were going to do a live podcast. We were going to do a topic, and then like a week or so before, Rayna was like, what if we didn't do that? And we had guests and we didn't like record
Cool.
this for an episode.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we were like, okay. And it was such an amazing decision. And then what our show turned into was wild. Like it's a total, all the entertainers and
Yeah,
the
cheerleaders.
cryo and the t-shirt guns and the dancers, all the stuff. But like,
But back
I'm
then-
so glad you said that, because I can't even imagine if we were literally planning to sit down
Dude.
and be like, now let's record this to release.
It's just
That's
not
what
as
everybody
fun.
did back then, though.
Because
like every
right.
podcast was like a
No.
panel
and
discussion.
also that's
back
fine.
then.
A lot of
Yeah.
podcasts do it and it makes sense. It just didn't make sense for us.
Coming from the comedy space, we're just like, if we're having a conversation, nobody's like laughing. We're like, oh my God, am I bombing?
Weird.
Because you never think about that when you're just talking in a room.
Yeah.
But if there was like 500 people out here, they'd be like, yeah, I didn't like that Party City joke, huh? Like now you're in your head. Now you're trying to look for jokes.
Yeah.
So it's so
Yeah.
much easier to just go to the crowd because that's where your personalities come out.
We
Yeah.
say they get to hear us talk like that every week, twice a week. So
And
let's
it's
make it
more
a party.
catered experience to
Yeah.
that town, to those
Yes,
people.
Totally.
which is
Oh, this
nice.
sounds like it's gonna be great, you guys.
Oh,
I'm
it's
so
gonna be
excited
awesome.
for
We've
you.
been on a show a bunch, and
You know what's really funny is just speaking of like you guys' energy together. So we asked people if they have questions for you guys, and one of the questions was how much is genuine versus a bit, like the energy between you guys. And
Real.
it's so genuine. It's like
It's
the most
real.
genuine.
real.
To be around you guys is just like that's what you're like.
Do you socialize a lot as friends?
I mean, like a little bit.
Okay.
I
But
mean, dude,
it's-
our schedules are insane.
I know.
Uh-huh.
Like it's like because it's like we're trying to do our individual tour, our individual thing, and then the podcast. It's just like it's just insane.
But it's almost like that on purpose, and I don't think guys socialize that much.
Yeah.
So it's like we live our lives outside of it, and then we're like, oh, we can't wait to talk about this on Tuesdays when we like record and catch up.
Okay.
But then
yeah.
we're on shows together and stuff, and then we're texting each other just.
So you guys are not friends. I'm just kidding.
business partners. Yeah.
Like, would you be in each other's weddings?
yes.
Oh,
What have I found out right now?
of course.
Like, Raina's going to officiate mine.
But,
so just
like,
so you know.
I
But
don't
I know what you're saying. The
you
guys
know?
don't socialize the same way. I mean, Ashley and I have a night off and we're like, let's get the girls together for dinner. Like,
Yeah,
there's
no,
never
no,
a night
no,
that we're
I-
like, we want to socialize and like she's not included or vice versa.
But him and I aren't social.
We
big
don't
socials in our
socialize.
normal life.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
what I'm
doing stand-up
saying.
every night.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Pretty much.
literally.
We see each other at shows, or we're texting each other back and forth about like
I'll see you at work.
things in the news. Yeah, he's my work husband. He's my only husband.
So what's your current relationship status? Sorry.
Taken.
Okay.
Yeah,
And Trevor?
girlfriend.
This guy's in love.
And Trevor, you
So in love.
are not taken.
I feel like there could be something on the horizon.
Okay, great. But not like a long-term serious thing at the moment.
I hope it turns into that.
Okay.
I want to be in a relationship.
No one's judging you.
I'm not in a relationship. I don't care.
You don't have to be defensive.
She sounds great.
So bad. Takes his cardigan off.
I don't know why I reacted like that, but I didn't get the reaction I wanted. We're still coming off Men's Day yesterday. You're not giving me shit. Like, okay, here's how I should have answered that. Fucking, yeah, I really wish that I was in a relationship.
I wasn't asking what your hopes and dreams are. I meant like at this moment, are you?
I'm
Is
in a
there
fucking
somebody in the
cardigan.
world
You
that
don't-
thinks that you're their boyfriend?
No, they don't think I'm their boyfriend, but it feels like there could be something like, oh, it's leading that direction.
That's a beautiful time period, though.
It
You're
is.
with someone that you like a lot. You're like, you know what? I see something on the horizon,
Yeah.
and you're like, you're taking every moment. You're not taking it for granted. You're just living right there. You're holding their hand and the new experiences, and then all of a sudden you're with them, and it's a goddamn beautiful thing.
That's why I'm wearing cardigans. You don't think
Yes!
I'm not falling
You're
in love over
changing.
here?
Yeah.
This guy looks like he can read.
You really matched this really well. I mean, you look like a woman put this together. It looks nice.
Dude.
Really like monochromatic. It looks great.
What does that mean? I hear people be
Monochromatic.
saying that.
It's like beiges. You have three
Monochromatic
different
is all one color.
Yeah, this is monochromatic.
Yeah, I would
to
be
me.
on an easel
This is
or
like
something
beige to
together.
me.
Yeah, listen, I had this fit in my head. I was like, this is what I'm wearing tomorrow.
It looks great.
You know what's great? You look like a hot girl's apartment. Does that make sense?
Yes, it makes sense
You
to
look
me.
cozy.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I
You
feel
fucking
you.
know what I
Yeah,
mean?
It needs
Yeah.
it needs some Uggs.
Oh my God.
I have some in the house.
You ever put your feet in Uggs?
Oh
Sweaty.
my
Change
god.
your life,
Weird.
dude.
Feels so
No.
nice.
Serious.
No.
It's like,
No,
a weird,
it
it's like
will.
a cold sweat. It's
Oh,
weird.
the only time I
so
put them on
soft.
with socks.
I like
And there
them.
were slippers.
Slipper Uggs are
Slipper Uggs.
the
I got
tits.
some of
But
those.
if a man has not like slipped his foot into like a traditional Ugg,
Like the boot or a
like
slipper?
the real deal, the full
I've
boot,
never done the
like
real-
just to feel that
Do men?
warmth. I
Wait,
mean,
do men wear?
I've seen,
yeah,
I've
Tom
seen
Brady
many
used
a
to be the
man.
spokesperson.
I've seen many a man wear
Men
Uggs.
maybe rocking Uggs.
Yeah,
But they
and
don't need
those
to wear
men
them out.
like
I just
men.
want everyone to experience that
Everyone's
luxury. Trevor, I have a question. Like,
Yes.
can you date more than one person at once? Or are you kind of a one
One.
kind of
A
one girl
lock
kind
What
of
do you
guy?
mean by date, though?
Like, will you have like 2 dates in a week with 2 different girls?
A rotation.
No.
Okay, a roster.
No,
a
dude,
rotation.
a
yeah.
roster is just exhausting.
Right.
And we've talked about this before when Michael was single. It's like you're already so busy. You already talked to so many people in a day, and then you're like, oh, you had your brother went to like Iowa State, and she's like,
Yes,
what?
I know.
And you're like,
you can't keep the story straight.
and then you feel
no
like an
idea.
asshole, and you're like, and then she's doing the same thing. She's like, wait, so you're in the NBA? You're like, me? You think I'm in the NBA? Who the fuck were you going out with last night? Is that where you have a Clippers t-shirt on?
It's way too big. That shirt's so big on you.
So you created Facebook, am I right?
right.
You're fucking Zuck.
Who else
You're
are you
sucking the Zuck. So no, I really don't.
What type of sound do you think he makes when he comes? Just- Yeah, just-
I think it's a
I think
notification.
he comes quiet. I think silent.
Dude, I
comer.
love his like kind of fuckboy era.
Yeah.
Like
What
Zuck,
is
getting hotter.
happening?
Zuck's wearing
growing
like
his
he's
hair
wearing
out.
like boxy crop
he's hot.
t-shirts,
He's
gold
got that
chain.
gold chain.
But he's still with his
hot.
wife, right? Like the same
yeah,
wife
but
he's
not-
had.
It's
If
going to
Not
end
for
soon.
long.
If I'm the wife, I'm nervous. And I go,
Oh.
what are you doing
Yeah.
wearing a gold chain around the house?
No, that is
Totally.
such a tell.
Marcus, you're a nerd.
Does he take
Don't
his
put
phone
the
to the
gold-
bathroom? That's such a tell.
When he goes to dinner, is the phone like this or the phone like this?
He's got a privacy screen.
Oh my god, he probably has 7 phones.
No, the chain.
Dude, he went from
if-
he went from literally wearing like sweaters to wearing like like he's trying to get random pussy.
If I'm a woman, if my husband is wearing a gold chain, I got questions.
You think he's like fucking
Yeah.
the interns?
Man,
interns? These
Interns,
fucking
he's
AI
fucking-
robots.
yeah. He literally just
This
ordered
guy's
3
getting
from
blown.
Tesla. I mean, you kidding
This
me?
guy's getting blown by the metaverse right
Yeah.
now.
So I
as
was
we
talking
speak.
about like Bill Clinton the other day with somebody. I was like, do you know how crazy it is that like the president of the United
Head.
States in the Oval Office was just getting a blowjob
It's
from an
awesome.
intern?
That was
the
Like when you
first
really
one.
think about that, it's
You don't
so
think Ronald
crazy.
Reagan was piping out some?
JFK?
I'm sure they all were.
100%.
JFK
Yeah.
stands for
That's
just
the highest
fucking.
office in the
He's
nation.
just the first one that got
All right,
caught.
leave it
Totally.
in.
Isn't that just a
We
crazy
missed
thing to
it
think
again.
about?
I said JFK. You don't think he was getting it? That stands for just fucking.
Kinda. For the K, I'm trying to help you out.
In.
Yeah, just fucking.
I love, but I want a president who's getting head in the office.
too.
Doesn't that make you feel a
I don't
little
want
better
a
about our
full-
country?
I don't
Yes,
about
he's going to be
full
happy.
ball-
He's going to be a happier
my
leader.
I need
God.
you to make right decisions. I don't need you to make horny decisions.
Horny
Right.
decisions.
Drain your balls
Uh-huh.
every single fuck. That should be the first lady's job. I'm just joking.
Well,
Women's Day,
Hillary was like
but-
one less blowjob for me. You know,
She was
Right.
busy.
I just want to know what he was like before the blowjob versus after. Like before, was he stressed, had a button like on a nuke, like I'm gonna do it, and then he's like, Russia, you live again.
I absolutely want a president that's getting blown.
Yes.
It's just more fun,
Yeah.
you know.
What do you guys like before a blowjob and after a blowjob?
A sandwich.
Before
In
and
terms of
after.
foreplay
In
or
terms
like
of stress. In terms of stress and like how you feel after.
I don't know if I fully understand the question.
I don't
I'm
either.
very willing to answer, but I don't know if I
Yeah.
fully understand.
Okay,
the
well, I'll read you. We got this email from this girl. She said, I went on a date with this guy, ended up back at his place. Things got hot and heavy, but then he couldn't get it up. I asked if there's anything I can do to help. He said, no, I jerked off before I date. I didn't want to assume anything was going to happen on our date. Do you guys like jerk off? Like,
Rayna, that's not the question. And you need to re-ask that blowjob question because you tried to cover
need
it
to-
up.
dude,
and I
this
want to know what
man-
you meant by the blowjob question because that was not it. That question is
correct. I agree with Ashley.
Yeah,
Let's get back.
Let's go back to Rayna saying,
let's
what
do
do you
that,
like
but-
before and after a
I meant
blowjob?
like pre and post nut. That's all I meant.
Oh.
But in terms
Pre-nut,
of,
I
do you want,
want-
like, do you mean
What do I-
cuddling?
Well, we were talking about the president like hitting the button. I hate that I
Yeah.
have to explain this. So I'm going to hate
Prenup,
every
I don't
second
really
of
care
this.
what I'm doing. Post nut, I
She
just want
said
to
that
be
she wants a
laying there.
president that's like gotten a blow, just well blown, so his head is clear and he's like
Well
ready to go.
blown.
And
Yeah.
he's not going to like nuke Russia, right?
But look, can I ask you this though? If you're well blown, your motivation's out the fucking window.
yeah.
So
I'm texting VP and say, you got it today?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gone.
Really?
So
Oh.
I it's like
You don't feel
Even in the
energized.
morning?
No, I fully, dude. If
It's honestly the worst. If I come in the morning, I'm
it's
like, all right,
over.
well, I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait,
yeah,
really?
I'll cancel
Yeah.
shows. I mean,
That was
won
your
the,
only-
you won the
I
day.
don't
That was
even know
your
if
only
I
reason
like
for being
women
awake.
It's like
after
if you
I
ever
come.
it's like if you have a steak and eggs in the morning, you're like, it's such a heavy meal. You're like, we won today.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
it's
already
over.
like did your day.
We
The
did
day's
the day.
over.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
then I take it back about the president. I didn't know this.
Yeah, I mean, your motivation is zero on the
I had
floor.
no idea. I just
Yeah.
thought it was just
Yeah, but he'll be less motivated to start war.
okay. But
Yeah, but there'll be less
about
war.
healthcare?
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
like,
Well,
they'll
he
be
has
like,
people
what do you
for
feel
that.
about the
Women's
homeless? He's like,
rights.
my dick is drained.
Yeah.
Kill them all. I don't give a shit.
you guys, I did not really realize that because I'm trying to think when women can wake up, masturbate, come, and
But a
start
woman
their day.
orgasm, from what I've heard, is more energizing.
Well, that's I guess
No,
so.
not for me because I do it before bed too. Sometimes it just knocks my ass right
I'm
out.
saying we can do it whenever.
yeah, can do it whenever. It'll
I've
knock
never
me
once
out.
thought that it would drain me.
Yeah,
Oh, it's dude. If you start your day like that, it is. I
Oh.
mean, you're off to a rocky
if I
start.
came this morning, I wouldn't be here right now.
Really?
No, I'd be like, drive an hour? Are you fucking kidding me?
yeah.
I
you
came
guys
already.
don't do morning. You don't know morning sex.
I can't.
Yeah,
I
but
don't.
what about sex?
I have done it, but I
Ooh, yeah, you
don't.
can do
I
that.
don't love it.
What?
It's nice. It's fun.
If I'm on vacation,
Okay.
Because
but
you
if
already
I have
have
like a
nothing to do the rest of the
business
day.
you got to
day,
get to P.F. Chang's and
yeah. I mean, I got to order the whole goddamn app. I mean, but if I'm coming before the day and I have like a busy day, it's not like a
I think morning sex is more like, yeah, hell yeah, I'm down for it. But jerking off in the morning is just so crazy
There
to
is
me.
a
Oh.
difference. There
You're
is a
waiting for your
difference.
egos to be done.
But you
You're like,
wake
let
up
me
with
go
a heart
fucking-
on,
Yeah.
and then you're just like you're next to
a
a
hard-on.
girl, like Michael. You're next to your girlfriend because Trevor's not in a relationship.
Yep.
and
There's one on the horizon.
he wants to.
but okay,
I'm in a cardigan.
But like you don't. What if she like tries to have sex with you? Will you do it?
It really just depends.
Sometimes
I don't-
no.
But sometimes no, for sure. I don't love morning sex.
Okay.
It's not like my favorite thing to do.
What's
ever.
what
He
time of
likes, like,
day
at
are you
11
guys
a.m.
shooting for?
Like, it's not morning, but give him 11 a.m.
Oh,
He's
okay.
perked
Well,
up, popping
dude,
out.
If you wait 15, if you wait for my coffee, if I have
Oh,
a
okay.
quad espresso, don't show me your cheeks because shit's happening.
No,
Dude,
mid-morning.
beca-
That's a good
Bro,
time.
because
Mid-morning.
my fucking
Morning
blood's going
is
no
down.
one
Dude.
speaks of this.
Oh.
I never hear about 11 a.m. sex.
A
It's always
brunch
afternoon.
bone down. That's
Yep.
the title if you guys want to use that.
Yeah, just do it.
The
What do you
brunch
think
bone
about
down. Tessa,
nighttime
write
sex?
that down.
Nighttime sex is cool if my set went well.
What do you? So if you bomb, you're not fucking.
If I bomb, I'm writing my suicide letter. I'm
do it hard.
not out looking for fucking vagina.
Yeah, but if you live with your girlfriend and she starts massaging your back, how's the show tonight? And you're like, it fucking sucks. She's like, you know what else sucks? You're just gonna be like, no.
Yeah.
Really?
Dude, when after a
Michael,
set,
you have so many rules about times of day.
yeah, I mean,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
an
dude.
emotional boy.
Yeah.
like if
He's
I'm,
like
if
when you
I'm,
go to somebody's house and they're like, okay, don't touch the dog in the back. He might bite you. Don't pet by the
Yeah.
ears, but you can scratch under the left arm.
but I'm very vocal about exactly what I want, so it's
okay.
not like a
Good,
mystery.
because that sucks. It sucks to be a woman that has to be like, if he doesn't do well tonight, we don't get to.
Oh no,
you
no,
know.
no, dude. We, my girl and I have had this conversation 100 times. Like, I feel bad. Like, I mean, I'm going to therapy, obviously, consistently trying to cure that part of me because
Better
I
help
don't
promo code
like.
socks.
I
Yeah,
mean, I
fair
don't
enough.
think it's that crazy to me when you come home and you feel
It's
bad
not.
about yourself and you feel like this was
you think
art
that-
that I made and
Yeah, but I think the problem is like if it impacts like the temperature of the apartment when I come back and
Uh-huh.
so it's
Yeah.
like I feel bad because she's like, "How was it?" And she's all like in a great mood, and I'm
Yeah,
like, "Well,
it's tough.
fucking it, boofa." And then you bring the entire.
Yeah.
It's I don't
What
I
would you
don't want to
do?
be that person. It's
What would you
fucking
do
Yeah.
if she looked at you and she goes, well, why don't you just be better at comedy?
Hold on, I'm trying to give you a
Never
honest
get hard
answer.
again.
I feel like the temperature of the room will go way up. Michael will burn
she
it
goes,
down to
how
the
would you be
ground.
better at comedy? And rips her clothes off. And she's standing in front of you naked.
That would be
You'd
hot.
have to laugh.
Yeah, yeah. You, I mean,
If I got naked,
it's
someone laughed.
No,
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 but
no.
it's
She said
such an
the line,
outrageous thing.
the
Yeah,
line
yeah.
that's like, why don't you be better at comedy? And then strips for you.
It's so fucked up,
That
it
would
would make
fuck
me
me
laugh
up.
out loud.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
if I came
yeah.
home and I was in a bad mood and my set went poorly and my fiance was like, maybe you should be better at comedy, I would be like, that is
Yeah,
so mean
yeah.
and so funny.
But it just really
hit or
depends.
miss.
It's hit or miss because you could miss
the tone. Yeah.
because
That's
you
it.
could miss.
Yeah.
Yep.
You could be like,
How about
you
you
need
be
to be
better
better
being
at comedy.
single? Get out.
100%. And I'll be like, oh, how do you feel about arson? Whole apartment on fire.
Totally. You
Right.
gotta,
It
you gotta
turns
pick
into
the
a
day.
roast battle.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You insult her
The house
body.
on
It's
fire.
over.
She's like, too bad your set wasn't on fire. You're like, still? After
We're
the
still
arson?
going?
Oh, we're still doing jokes
Your leg is on fire.
Yeah, I think right as you wake up, sex is not.
Okay, so
Okay.
you're more of like 11 a.m. I've never heard
11
anybody say
a.m.
that.
is so.
It's kind of hot because you kind of start your day. You're starting to.
I like this post coffee.
I don't.
post-coffee
That's the time of day I don't want to have sex.
Really?
Because you gotta
Really?
poop.
No, I've already pooped. I feel like I've gotten clothing on at this point. I'm like, my day
no,
has
But is it
started at
serious
11.
clothing or
Oh,
like
I mean,
pajamas?
I mean, like on a Saturday
weekend?
morning.
Yeah.
We've had coffee. I've pooped.
Sex is
and
timeless
then
on a
I'm
weekend.
ready to go.
Yeah, sex
Yeah.
is timeless on a weekend.
But
But,
I-
weekdays,
Ooh, that's kind of a
11
bar
a.m.
right
is a
there.
crazy
I
time
do
for me.
hear you because if I'm like showered and clothed, it's like I don't want to fuck.
Right.
If you got jeans on, dick's
11 a.m. is the
staying in.
last time I want to have sex because I'm like, I'm ready to go. That's
Yeah.
like peak energy for me is 11 a.m.
So
Yeah.
can we circle back to this email, but just in general, the whole thing of guys jerking off before dates? Because
Don't do it.
I've heard of this.
Do not do it.
Don't do it.
You will cancel the date.
Okay.
You get the
Oh.
nut out of you, and you're like, why would I do this?
You have to time it right. If you
Yeah.
jerk off at 4 p.m. and the date's at
Good.
8, you're fine. If you jerk off at 7 and your date's at 8, you don't have a date anymore.
Okay. It's so funny how you
Hey,
said
where
this,
are
though.
you? I'm asleep.
Yeah.
I have the
Yeah.
exact opposite. I will masturbate right before a date because I don't want to like be so horny. I'm like, this is going really well.
Oh,
like
that's
I don't want to.
smart.
I don't want to like cloud my vision by
Do
it.
women have
pretty good.
post-nut regret?
I don't have post nut regret. It's not like
I don't
that.
think that's
It's
a
just-
thing.
I don't
Okay,
like go
well,
to
men
a
do.
Really?
Men do. We come and then we look at the Raya app and we go, oh no.
Wait, what do you mean post nut regret?
Well, you definitely. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm pushing this on you, but
Men
you,
feel shame after they come.
like
when they're
extreme
jerking off?
shame.
Like, you know,
Extreme
post-nut
shame.
Oh my god,
regret
we're
is.
so excited.
No, like
we're like, oh my god, that was such a good one.
No, I like the second semen exits my body. I look at the porn website. I go, all of you guys go to church, find God, and I close the
Oh,
laptop.
I do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like that feeling, and then you're like, God, I need to get back to work. I need to get back to editing. I need to start getting emails. And then you're like, I have a date tonight, and you're like, I don't know if I want to.
That's exactly.
With the same reason you don't want to be too horny on the date is the same reason guys jerk off before a date. They're like,
Absolutely.
but then they get it out of them. They're like, I actually
Don't
don't
wanna
care
do
to
it.
date right
Yeah.
now. It's not even
Yeah.
against that person. You're like, I just don't know if I want to be dating.
I know exactly
I
what
think
you
guys
mean.
are. Okay, I want to say something. Tell me if I'm right. I think guys are jerking off way less than women probably think.
Yeah, I'm maybe once a week.
Okay,
it?
that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like, and
If I'm traveling and I'm on tour of the road, we're going once an hour.
like I think there's could be some guys for sure, and especially guys who may have like more of a porn addiction every day, multiple times a day. But I think women think guys are jerking off all day every day, and
Yeah.
it doesn't. I mean, they're
It
they're
just-
not.
It just really depends on who it is.
Isn't it? Is it age dependent also?
think
Like
it's
maybe when
age
you're
dependent.
younger, like maybe by the time you're in your 30s, you're tired.
It's that, but it also depends on like your living situation too. Like if you're living with a girl, you jerk off way less.
Yeah.
and in
like,
weird
way less.
places.
Yeah.
Because if they're sleeping in the room, you can't jerk off in the room. You're gonna wake her
I'm
up.
going downstairs behind the vending machine. I don't even. It's
Yeah, you're
weird.
jerking off like into. That's why I used to jerk off into a sink, is because
Say it again. Now you're-
because when I live with her, she's in the room. That's
Wait,
my
what?
sanctuary.
Well, see, I don't-
that's the jerk dungeon.
I mean,
and now you're in it.
Well, jerking off, and everybody's different again. But like my partner would never jerk off like when we're together because we're just having
Right.
sex. Like his mindset is
It
like,
also feels disrespectful. You're like, what? You don't want to tap
yeah,
into this?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a separate mindset where it's like it's 2 a.m. She's been asleep for like 4 hours, and you're like, I'm downstairs. I'm on my laptop, and you're like, oh, that bathroom sink calling my name. It's weird because like then you live alone. Obviously, you can jerk off in your room, but
It does feel different when somebody lives
That's
with
what I
you.
mean.
It feels,
Yeah.
It's
or like
very
if
different.
that's the bed you share together and you're just like alone in a it feels a little.
I have never not
Weird.
one time. I've never jerked off when someone was in the house, like a girlfriend that I was living with was in the house.
Huh,
Not
okay.
one.
Not even in,
never.
like the shower in the morning.
No, not one time.
Wow, this is
It
a big
feel-
reveal
because
for
it
Michael
feel- it
Blaustein. I
feels
feel.
big.
One, I feel like they're gonna walk in and then sort of because I've said this to him a million times. I like a session. I like to be naked. I
Oh,
like
that's
to
right.
fucking
Yeah.
open my legs and light candles.
He
and
turns the ceiling fan on.
Do you
before it
really
jerks
like
off.
candles?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't. I actually turn the ceiling fan off.
Oh.
I don't like wind.
I don't either. Out of the
AC and wind-
sound?
shut
No,
the fuck.
I hate
it's
it.
just
Takes me
leave
out of it.
alone.
Yeah.
I need to. I like to be hot. It's the same way I'd like to work out. I literally turn my fucking air to like 76 when I work out and put like a sweatshirt on. I like to be hot.
Have you
Same
ever
thing when
jerked
I'm
off in a
jerking
sauna? I think you'd be
No.
into it.
No, but I definitely would. I think it gets my blood going a little.
Yeah.
But a
Yes.
shower might be nice. Also the steam and the heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the shower's a problem because it's touching me. The shower. I'm serious. I can't
Have you ever done it in the
concentrate.
shower
You
without the
have
water?
to see the shower in this house I just bought. You could put 10 people inside of it. It's so big. You could turn on the entire thing and be
It's
nowhere
like a
near the
varsity
water.
locker room.
That's fun.
You need a sauna.
I do.
Yeah.
I did an ice bath too.
Yeah.
Jerking off in an ice bath.
There's no way.
That's how you become president.
Has anyone
I'll
ever
get
gotten
back to you
hard
on
in an
that.
ice bath?
No.
Right.
I want to go into an ice bath hard and see how long I can sustain.
Yes, I would love to know
I feel like
that.
your dick would snap like an
I would.
icicle.
Icicle? Oh my god, pops right off. You can finally get a bigger one, put it right back on.
Oh, that'd be so fucking.
I am curious.
God.
Venice bros, they love the ice bath.
No, it's crazy.
Guys
They
out
love
here,
it. Journaling, meditating.
But I will say, you definitely get a surge, which could turn into horniness after that because you get
Yes,
super
Beth.
energized.
Yeah.
That's a good horny.
I do see the appeal of it.
Yeah.
But all these guys out here are just like, they're starting an electric bike company and they're doing 9 ice baths a day. I'm like,
Right. So crazy.
What are you
That
so
is
fired up
Venice.
No
for?
time for
That's every
jerking
guy
off.
here.
Dude, ice
Absolutely.
baths are great. I'm a big advocate. I literally asked my landlord recently like what the weight limit of my balcony is because I want to put one on it.
No, they're
I
really.
love them.
Yeah.
Men
Oh.
love them.
You feel so fucking good.
I've never
know.
tried it before.
Really?
I'm not against it. It feels like a male trait, but I would definitely try it.
Okay, we're just going to take a quick break. I'm going to tell you guys about Aura frames. This is an incredible gift. I hope my family members aren't listening that are getting these because they are. This really is such an incredible thing. So these are digital photo frames, but they are named the #1 digital picture frame by everybody. Wirecutters, Strategist, Wired, loved by the press, recommended by Fast Company, Wall Street Journal, Forbes. I mean, what other publication you guys need to know about? So it's really so great. It's so easy to set up. It takes about 2 minutes to set up a frame using the Aura app, and multiple people can be in the app. So if you want to gift this to somebody and then you want to have numerous users, I mean, you could, like I said, I've said this before on the show, where you could give it to a grandparent and then all the grandkids or, nieces and nephews could add their photos in, and, a new parent is great. I mean, this is so great if you have a new baby, and just to add pictures over time as they grow up is like really special. Free and limited storage. It's private. You have complete control over who has access to the frame. That's so funny to think about. Like, to think
Someone
about
hacks into
crashing,
it.
hacking into the frame, like when people used to hack Zoom meetings during COVID. It would just like pop up in it. You can't be doing that. It's private. It's really, there's fun interactions. You can react with the photos with like emojis. You can show that you love it. You can send congratulations, and you can do it from anywhere. So you can share photos or videos from any device, and they will instantly appear on the frame. This is like so good for any type of relationship that's long distance, whether it's with your partner, your friends. It's such a fun thing from long distance best friends. If your parents live somewhere different. I mean, I just am obsessed with this. I think it's like the most fun and creative product, and like what better gift? There's things like smart photo cropping and brightening, and they just really make it easy. And so you can save on the perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com to get $35 off Aura's best-selling Carver matte frames by using promo code GGE at checkout. So that is auraframes.com, promo code GGE. This deal is exclusive to listeners, so get yours now in time for the holidays. Terms and conditions apply.
Okay. And can you name every subscription that you have? Because I literally cannot. I sign up for stuff constantly. I think I'm going to like cancel after 30 days. I don't cancel. I never cancel. And I'm sure I'm not alone. There are dozens of just subscriptions out there that I don't even know about. And I've just learned that over 74% of people have subscriptions they have forgotten about. But with Rocket Money, you don't have to remember every subscription or worry about forgetting any, because you can see them all laid out in front of you by them. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. You can see all your subscriptions in one place, know exactly where your money's going. And for any that you don't want, they can help cancel them for you with a few taps, which is like such a game changer, you guys. They'll help you easily create a personalized budget with custom categories to help keep your spending on track, see monthly spending trends in each category, and know exactly where your money's going. And you get alerts if your bills increase in price. So some subscription services recently increased their pricing and we don't like it. So they can help you to know that. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when using enjoying all of the app's features. Stop wasting money on things you do not use. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions by going to rocketmoney.com/GGE. That's rocketmoney.com/GGE. rocketmoney.com/GGE.
Okay, and I'm going to tell you guys about Helix. Okay, so I was gone for 10 days over the holidays, slept on 3 different Helixes.
You really gamed the system.
I cannot live without not sleeping on Helix. So got to my fiance's apartment in Boston. He has the Midnight Lux, I believe. Got to my parents' Moonlight Lux, and then came back home and I'm on my Midnight Lux. I mean, I'm a person who's like always been a night owl, and like I never want to go to bed. I just want to stay up all night. And, like, yeah, and I just get so excited to go to bed ever since I got my Helix mattresses and just like getting such a good night's sleep. This is an amazing gift. If you want to get somebody something like this, I've gifted it. I've got a mattress for Lindsay and Buck a couple years ago. I mean, what person doesn't want like a new amazing mattress? And you just can get on their site and take a little quiz, and they're going to match you with the mattress that will give you the best sleep of your life. We all sleep differently. You know, we sleep on our sides, our backs, our stomachs, and we all have different preferences, soft, medium, hard mattresses. So they'll match you with one. There are the standard mattresses, there's the Luxe, and then there are the Helix Elite. They have mattresses for big and tall sleepers, mattresses for kids. I mean, we just couldn't love them anymore. Like, they really are so incredible, great for sleep, great for sex, great for life. Honestly, they'll change your life. So we have an offer for you guys, 20% off plus 2 free pillows for all mattress orders at helixsleep.com/GGE. Again, that is 20% off. And then you're going to get 2 free pillows. The pillows are incredible too. All the pillows on all of our beds are Helix as well. And that is helixsleep.com/GGE.
All right, let's get back into it with these boys.
I want to get back to this guy. This guy jerked off before and then actually got some. And then I was like, I can't get hard because I jerked off earlier.
He didn't expect them to hook up. So then when they went back
Set
to
the
her
bar
place,
higher.
I think it was harder for him to get
Save
it
the jerk
up.
off for the loss of the end. You
Who
know?
wrote this? The guy?
So we
was it a
crowdsourced
dude?
is this weird emails. The girl on the date wrote the email, and she said she went back to her place with him after, and he was like, "I'm sorry, I like jerked off before the date. I wasn't really expecting
How quick
all
was
of
their
this."
date?
I don't know.
If you jerk off at 7 p.m., your date's at 8, you get back at 10, that's 3 hours.
That's
You're
enough.
ready to go. It's enough.
That's enough to reload.
That's enough to reload. I don't know if you're gonna come, but it's enough to get hard.
Right.
To get
For
hard,
sure.
stay
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But men, and I'm speaking out of my own personal experience, if I get 2 in my head, I can't get it up. Like if a girl's like, "Oh, can you not get it up?" Then I'm like, "Why can I not get it?"
We
Like
wanna
it's the
talk with
worst
you
thing
guys
you could
about
ever
this.
say.
There is an
Do
email
we have?
about that,
Let's
right?
read the email and let's just transition in general. So
Oh,
we
progressive.
Here we go.
Very 2024 of you.
Yep.
Shout
Let's
out.
all do it right
Whatever
now.
you want to do.
I'm down.
We just switch podcasts.
Fuck
Okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna read you guys to see. We love talking about ED on the show. It's
Talk about
always
what?
with male comedians,
Talk about what?
actually. We talk about ED with a lot of male comedians.
Oh, I thought you said EDM. I was like, the music? Talking about raves? John Summit?
Let's do it,
ED, erectile
What kind
dysfunction.
of music do you guys
not
like?
John Summit.
Dude,
Oh
I
my
like
God.
buddy. I've been fucking with jazz heavy recently. I wake up, coffee table jazz, and they go,
No, it's
"Yep." And
relaxing.
oh, dude,
Yeah.
you should
I do
feel
silence,
Dog, you
nothing.
should feel
I'm
my
gonna
apartment. in the
turn that
morning.
on.
It is
Coffee table
beautiful.
jazz.
I have
You
I
feel
have
rich.
essential oils. I
Yeah.
have coffee table jazz. I have a little bit of
Fat
espresso. My
dog.
apartment's light as fuck, and I just look at the goddamn view, and just my dog's next to me. I start to meditate. Fuck,
Wow, I'm horny.
This sounds nice. I
No,
wanna
it's
come over.
so
Will you
nice.
set that up for us?
dude, my mornings are so.
I want to
nice.
see the mornings on the tour bus trying to make.
Oh, it's gonna be a nightmare.
We're going to all try and recreate it in our headphones with the AirPods, but shut the fuck up. I'm trying to meditate.
Yeah, you guys are day 10. Like, turn the fucking jazz off.
Oh my God.
God.
I'm
Trevor, do you
excited.
meditate too?
When I remember.
Okay.
If I'm too stressed, that's when I'm like, oh, what can I do to fix this?
So you guys will meditate together.
That'd be so
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah,
Same bunk.
dude. So fun.
Close off.
Okay, so we have some emails for you guys, but yeah, we
Good.
always just love talking about ED and obviously the difference between like a real condition and then the thing that so many guys deal with, which is just whatever it
Nerves,
is,
yeah.
performance anxiety, getting in
The
your
girl's
head.
not hot. Stuff like that.
Well, we've always heard that a lot of times if it's a girl's too hot, that guys
Well,
well, like the
any
nerves.
point you're nervous.
No,
No, that's
that's what girls say.
No, we
Michael!
No,
I'm just too hot. That's why he couldn't get
Oh,
it up.
I see what
I'm
you're
just
saying.
11,
I'm not saying this
and
because
he
that's
doesn't.
what I tell
No,
myself.
no, I know.
I think if a
I
girl's
didn't
too
put
hot,
it on
it'll
you. I'm
finish
just
too quick.
But okay, no, you talked about this with the last guy we had on to talk about ED. Like he was like, if I'm really nervous,
Like nervous to impress her
like, I
because
have-
she's so
I have- for
hot.
For sure. I'm just fucking around. I'm just.
guys, I don't know, and I'm just curious.
Yeah,
if
yeah.
that-
No. If are you asking if a girl is too hot? It's
Like if you built her up in your head, like
Yeah.
you know, crush a hot girl, whatever you go
Yeah.
out with her, like is the nerves. You're like, you want to perform so badly, and the nerves get to you. I don't know. Everybody's
yeah,
different.
that's true.
I think that definitely exists. I don't want to say this to be like, oh fucking hey, look at me. I've literally never ever had a problem, the only time I've ever had a problem, we were in fucking Amsterdam when the girls like yelling at me, get fucking hard, like yelling at my dick with a microphone. It was terrible. But that was the only time that I couldn't get hard. The other times I don't have trouble getting hard. It's like the coming too fast that I'm super worried.
Oh, you come too fast.
Yeah, it's like if a girl's like that hot and I haven't, and she's like, really does it for me, whatever. That's for me personally.
That's when you jerk off before a date.
No, I mean no. That's when I start thinking about horrendous stuff and pinching myself and breathing. So
Sometimes
I don't come.
I actually like really like don't think about that deeply. But like when you're like blowing a guy and he's like, I'm gonna come if you don't stop. You get on them. Like it is a lot of kind of mental gymnastics for you guys.
Dude,
to
it is
not come.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now
I mean,
you get
I
Men's
really,
Day.
I mean, it's so hard to be a man. You know, you guys don't get enough credit, but
Yeah, that's why we want to celebrate you coming off of Men's Day.
Thank you
Put it
so
out.
I don't
much.
think
Thank
about
you.
it enough. Sometimes, like a girl's on top of you, like riding you. She looks so good and
Dude,
so hot,
I'm-
and you like just you can't come
I'm
yet.
telling you,
Oh,
we spend 95%
Totally.
of the sexual fucking interaction not in the moment,
Right.
trying
Thinking
not
about-
to come. I mean, thinking about shit, holding my breath, pinching my leg, to try to like, to try to live up to this like
Trevor too.
fantasy thing of like this dude is fucking like you're thinking that she's gonna go back to her friends, but
But then
my
sometimes
god,
you get over that. Then,
With a
then you're in the
long-term
rhythm.
partner.
then you're
There's-
good.
Yeah.
Then you're good. But
The initial build off, you're like,
Yeah.
there could be turbulence. Let's push through.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you got like 10 minutes of just uninterrupted. You're like in it. But that's
sometimes
usually if
you-
I'm comfortable with that person.
Yeah,
Which
but sometimes
so-
you don't
okay.
hit that zone though. Sometimes
Yeah.
there's like many interactions where you just don't hit that zone, and then you literally spend the whatever time trying just not to come.
Which is probably why that guy jerked off before the date. Like that guy probably
does
jerked off
think-
before the date so he wouldn't come so fast.
Yeah.
It
Exactly.
wasn't so he could like calm his nerves. I think he
Right.
was just like, if we fuck tonight, I don't want to come too quick.
It's a very
And
like
it
early
backfired.
20s
Yeah.
type of advice that your boy would say. But do you jerk off your last week?
Exactly. It's like
Yeah.
American Pie type
But
advice.
sometimes it's like if you do that, then you just can't finish. So you can get it up, but then you're just not finishing.
Right.
And
I
then
mean,
she's like,
yeah.
"Is it me?" You're like, "No, I don't. I don't."
I mean, women do talk about that. After, I mean, that's
I
like
know.
probably the first thing I'm talking about with my girlfriends.
Straight to-
It's
straight to
not
the
like
group
how
chat.
big is dick. It's probably just like it was either super quick or it lasted too long. Like
Yeah.
too long is also like
What
too
is
too
like.
long's terrible.
What is too long for you?
So I have to tell you, I have no concept of time during sex, and I never have.
Yeah.
Like sex could be 10 minutes or 30 minutes. I don't know. In my head, the ideal amount of time for penetrative sex, like you're pounding me, 10 minutes, 8 to 10,
Whoa, so long.
8 to 10.
Whoa.
Pounded for 10 minutes straight.
But like you're on top, you switch positions, like
Like sex.
okay,
Yeah.
8 minutes sounds good to me.
No,
6 is
yeah.
fine.
I've been wanting to set up a timer to know.
Yeah, I have no concept.
You
of
don't
it.
you don't check? See, my like
No,
TV in the room, it just has like the Google images on it, and it'll be like 9:56.
Well, I'd be like, Alexa,
Light them?
time me.
Yeah.
Alexa, start a timer
But
now.
you can't say it because then the guy's gonna go for performance. You just have to clock something.
Yeah, you
mentally.
have to clock it.
Oh,
You
I'm-
can't say it.
yeah.
What do you
Well,
guys?
you're married. You can say it.
Yeah.
What do
No,
you
I think
guys
it'd be funny.
think the ideal amount of time for sex? Not like outside of foreplay, like your penetrative sex.
Great.
Yes, because foreplay forever.
Yeah, like
fuck
it's
around
nice
with
to
that for
warm it
hours.
up, you know, like dirty talk, foreplay, but like you're fucking
Like I like a good like 15 to 20.
20 minutes of penetrative sex.
Yeah, but I mean,
Okay.
we're switching
Switching positions.
We're switching
Yeah.
positions.
Yes.
I'm going
Switching
down on her. She's going
languages.
down on me. Then we're
Right.
like anal. Then we're not. It's like a whole like smorgasbord of
Exactly. That can last for a long time.
Stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
but like actual just straight fucking in one position.
Ooh,
like
nice
just, I
minutes.
couldn't. I
Oh,
couldn't-
minutes.
Minutes.
I mean,
Minutes.
the
I
whole
couldn't-
like you start blowing somebody and then you go down on them and switch positions. Yeah, 15, 20 is great.
Yeah.
But anything longer than that, I'm just like, I don't know. I'm like done with this.
Yeah,
you know?
but dude, I used to when I was in college. I used to maybe I said this on this podcast before. I forget, but I used to like spray numbing spray
yeah.
on my dick, and then so in college, I mean, I would go for. I mean, I'd be sweating like I just did like, it's P90X. Like I would be, and I in my little kid head, I was like, oh, I'm fucking
killing it.
She's gonna talk about it, you know. But I would go forever.
Right.
So I couldn't feel.
When a girl says, "I want you to come," is that her being like, "Wrap it up"?
Yep.
Is that getting the light and stand up?
I think for the most part.
For the
That's
most part,
so
yes.
funny, the light. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my favorite dirty
I
talk.
actually just do my
so
light.
hard.
It's my favorite dirty talk, like of all time. Like,
but is that you telling the guy to wrap it up, or you're just spitting bars?
50-50. I mean, I do like saying that. That's like my favorite dirty talk. I think it's like so hot to start
Yeah.
talking about somebody like filling you up with cum and all
Yeah.
that. And like, I want you to come so bad. But yeah, that's the finale. Like, I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah, yeah.
starting with cum talk.
Yeah, it's always, but it's like we all say it. When I'm doing it, it's like I've already come.
Right.
Yes.
It's
we're
not like I wish he would
Totally.
stop. Like I love having sex with my fiance. It's more just like I'm ready for him to come. Because then you drop the line. They usually do it.
That's also yes.
Yeah.
It's always
It is
after
crazy.
I've come. Like you come,
Gotcha.
then you fuck me for a
Yeah.
while. Then if we're in doggy, I'm definitely busting that up. Doggy really hurts me.
Because sometimes I will have already come from whatever else, like mouth stuff, hand stuff, and then
CNN.
we have sex,
Foot
and
stuff.
foot stuff, and then when we have sex, I'm like, this doesn't need to be that long. I've already,
I got mine.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
then there's nights, especially when there's drinking involved, that it's all over the place. It's time has no.
Dick in the ear hole. Just getting crazy.
You've done everything.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, that's fucking recently with counter sex.
Yeah.
Was never a big counter guy because the height problem.
I
But I
can't
will
do it.
say,
Are you on your tippy toes?
no. But I've been eating cootie on the fucking on the
Yes.
countertop.
I love it.
Boy, it is right. Like I get on my knees. It is right.
Bobbing for apples.
I mean, it is in my goddamn face.
Yeah.
She's sitting on the counter.
She's sitting on the counter, and
laying
like-
back
and
or sitting up?
sitting up and then leaning back. But she looks so fucking hot on the goddamn countertop. Fuck,
It's
'Cause,
a fantasy
because
for
the
sure.
thing is, like, sandwiches go there, right? And now it's a woman.
Yeah. Capiculo, here's my cock.
Exactly. Munster cheese, pussy.
Rain and I fucked on the same counter in Denver. It was crazy. Like
the same night.
And we realized it
Oh,
later.
hold up, the same night?
In the same house. We were fucking these skinny roommates, and we did.
Skinny roommates. What website is this on? Skinny roommates get pounded out by podcasters in the same counter.
Are you kidding
From the
me?
podcast?
Their bones are made of cornflakes. Watch them try to make them come.
The Counter Pounder brothers.
They need to drink
The
more
Step
milk.
Property brothers.
Osteoporosis. Watch this cock go in her.
What are you talking about?
Bone problems? I don't know.
Osteoporosis. What?
Bone problems are skinny.
Skinny brothers is a crazy stray to them. Like they're just somewhere in
I
Denver
know.
existing. And they're
They
like, yeah, we
were-
got
did
fucked
you
by
say
these
Denver?
skinny
Or
brothers.
know
Said
that.
Denver, yeah.
Denver.
I was like, they should make this up. Yeah,
No,
we
we used to-
fucked these guys at their house in Denver.
You guys said it like you robbed them. Like, yeah, we pulled up, we fucked these guys. I got out
No,
of
we
there.
also did that. There
That's
wasn't any
awesome.
food to steal.
Yeah.
So who was on the counter first?
May. I had my period.
But are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive. I told you that later.
He's like, hey, who spilled Merlot in here?
Oh, that's insane, dude.
I mean, probably the
Hold on. Did you period on the on
No, I don't bleed a lot, like ever. So like
We
but
both
when she
fucked on
told me
that.
that, I was like, oh my God, Ashley, I don't know how to tell you this. I was on my period.
No, like I was like, we fucked in the counter. Raina was like, I fucked in the counter, and I was like, that when you went inside, it was an hour before.
Oh no! Walk me through. Where did you meet these people?
through live shows
Through
on
shows.
the road.
Okay,
She
okay.
met him at a live
I
show,
met
and
the
then
first
he
guy.
brought his friend. His friend was like so
Skinny brother.
tall. Yeah, he was
Skinny.
like
They both were
6'8",
really skinny.
120.
No, he's like 125.
Yeah. And we went back to their house, and
Yeah.
we were all hanging out. Was it like a fire pit situation?
You guys were outside, and his room, his room was next to the kitchen. So we just started like hooking up, fucking in the kitchen. And then we went to his room.
And then my guy and I like went to the kitchen to get more beers or whatever, and then we start making out and hooking up on the counter. So it was just like a progression when they had already like retired to their room.
Yeah.
You know.
Wow.
But both of you guys
kitchen.
weren't nervous that the other person was going to come out while you're fucking on
I don't
the
think
in
it
the
affected
kitchen?
I don't
anything.
think, whatever.
Yeah,
Have
you know,
you guys ever seen each other naked?
all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever seen each other fuck?
No.
You guys ever kiss?
No, we don't like each other like that.
Yeah.
Oh, really? All
Yeah.
right.
Tessa has seen us
Boring.
naked, me more. But Ashley
remember-
just took her whole vagina out this weekend in Madison. You just dropped trout.
I just
What
don't
a place
care.
to drop vag.
Whatever.
We just don't care
And she
anymore.
stayed.
We have not seen her naked, and that's important.
Yes.
I've seen her naked. Are you
That's
kidding me?
the boundary.
That is the
Imagine
boundary.
it's a reveal. That's who Michael's dating.
But I like that,
That's who Trevor
The
is
whole
almost
time.
dating.
Queen. I like that. You guys are very comfortable with each other, but that's where you draw the line.
Making out with each other.
Well, Raina's had more.
No.
Like
Whoa.
she said, more of a history with women, and I never have. But I'm not like touchy and flirty with my girlfriends. You know, some girls
Yeah,
are very like
yeah.
cuddled up, and they're on the verge of making out all the time.
Yeah, they just
and
will
I've just
post
never
a photo
been like
to the
that.
grid making out with their like friend.
Also, like
Yeah.
girls like send their
And they're like, I
their
can't believe I
nudes
don't
to
have a
each other.
boyfriend.
Yeah,
Boyfriend.
Yeah.
yeah.
Sick of
So
it.
you've never had a les experience?
No,
Let's be honest.
I'm
Have you
really.
ever had lesbian?
Yeah, it's been a long time. I went on a date with a girl
You-
like
you're
kind of
tired?
recently.
Did she know it's a date, or you're like girls' night, and you're like, let me
I think
scissor
so.
you?
I think she did.
She knows now.
Yeah, I
She
talk about it
listens to the
constantly.
podcast.
But she sends me a lot of flame emojis and like responds to my stories a lot. But
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
I mean, I was really into girls when I was younger. I was really attracted to them, and then I don't want to be like,
Girls
it's a
are
phase, but I don't see a woman typically and think like I would like to date her. I could see myself being attracted to women, wanting to sleep with them, but dating, unfortunately, I'm into
Yeah,
men.
dating women's are really hard.
Yeah.
I-
Both you guys on a countertop. How does that work? You know?
Yeah.
Who's eating who out?
Fuck me, fuck me.
You both have your period.
Yeah. Oh my God. Bloodbath.
All right, should we read this email? So we think we covered the ED email for the most part, but we have like 2 is this weird submissions from our listeners we want to run by you guys.
Yeah, of
Great.
course.
Okay.
Okay, so she said, when I was 60 or 70, I experienced my first sexual relationship with a guy that began over Snapchat. He was into something that I've not experienced to this day. He wanted me to send him a video of me stuffing my panties into my pussy and then pulling them out slowly.
Like a clown?
Of course I did it. Great way to kickstart my sexual experiences. Is this weird?
Are you reading my diary?
Like a clown, like a big scarf.
Yeah,
It just
yeah,
keeps coming.
It'd be so funny to send it back to him and just like do
No,
the
like
biggest
a
granny
magician?
panties ever. Yeah. Like
There's,
hide
like,
it under.
5
It's like,
pairs in
wow,
there.
wow, wow. It's a snake, balloon animal. Is it weird?
Is that
Nothing
weird?
is weird to Michael because he's a sexual deviant, which
No,
I
no,
love
I've
about you.
never heard of that, and that doesn't. It seems very frictiony, and it doesn't. It kind of kills me to think about like panties in there, and how do you get them out?
And that's really
I've never
dry.
heard of
yeah,
this
you
before.
move them up, you spit on them first.
friction is crazy. Taking panties and putting them in your pocket, that's hot.
Your pocket, your mouth,
Yeah,
ball them
oh
up,
my
put them in
God.
your mouth.
Taking panties off with your fucking mouth, yes, that's incredible.
Like you're taking them off with your mouth?
yes,
That's
man.
hot. Yeah.
Fucking fuck.
What if a girl sent you a photo and she was like wearing her panties on her face?
I say, you're not Bane, delete this.
100%. What are you robbing a bank, bitch? What are you doing?
I
Well,
don't
I've never
think-
done that, just for the record.
Yeah, now you for
Well-
sure
That
have done it.
sounds like I
Well, put an Ugg boot on your head.
And it's like, oh yeah, that's totally
That's
weird. No,
so
I would never
weird,
do that.
you guys who would do that.
The second they said this started over Snapchat, I knew this was going to be a weird one.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think it's
It's
if
also
that's what he's into.
It's
then
so
why not?
funny. Like when I was 16, I wasn't even like.
I also
Yeah,
don't
but
think
it's
this
just
I was in
16
chat
now.
rooms.
It's
Like
different.
16 now is different.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
maybe this guy was just riffing, just like trying to. He's like, yeah.
like, what can I get her to
fucking, Put him in there and take him out. He's like, what am I doing? This
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's insane. Put
People
a
do
peppermint
weird
patty
shit.
in there next.
I guarantee
weird.
there's a subreddit that's probably like panties in the puss. Like
Yeah.
Reddit has a fetish for everyone. If you ever are insecure about
Totally.
your fetish,
Yeah.
go to Reddit
Exactly.
and type it
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
It's just I can't get over how dry that would be.
Yeah.
Like you're just getting more and more dry as you pull the panties out.
If I
I
was
think
that
it's just
girl-
that you're like getting your panties all like juicy. I don't know. This is the last of the
Marinating
panty
'em.
fantasies.
Do you-
I've
I
been to.
will say
Beef
though,
jerky.
that kind of got me. If you're like a wet and you take your panties off and you're kind of like dipping it like it's avocado
Cashew?
dip, yeah, like it's like
Not the hummus.
guacamole or something.
Yeah.
You're kind of
Okay.
dipping in it, and you can see like the little like strand of wetness
Michael,
on the panties from the pussy. That I'm into.
Do you like
But
to keep panties?
keep?
Like dirty panties.
Like will your girlfriend like will you be like, I'll hold on to those?
No.
Oh, okay.
You
Oh,
think
no,
I have,
that's
a
where you draw the
like
line?
A scrapbook of.
Not a
After
scrapbook.
what you just described, you're going to shame her for that question?
Oh, why did you?
I like when
shame
there's
is
just a
a crazy
dribble.
word to
I
say.
Do you
dribble of
realize
pussy
yesterday
coming-
was Men's Day? Can you not yell at him?
Yeah, I mean,
I see what you're saying. If I
I
have a
love
hookup
Michael,
and
and I
there's a pair of
support
panties,
all
I'll
of his
keep them.
fetishes. Okay,
I've definitely like women that like left panties on my place. I've definitely like smelled them later.
Yeah, every
Yeah.
guy
I've
smells
definitely
panties.
definitely done that, but I'm not
I
like.
think girls have done that to a guy's boxers, being oh, it smells
So
like
we
shit.
so we
Yeah.
talk about this all the time.
Taquitos.
Really early on, one of our like favorite laughs on the podcast, one of our favorite clips was the thought of a man slipping you his underwear at dinner, like a full pair of boxers. He's like, "Babe, here you go." Like the thought of a
Yeah.
woman coming out of the bathroom
Like
and
a
slipping
Tommy
your
Hilfiger
panties.
boxers.
We're like, what if a guy? And you're like, I can't fit these in my purse.
Fruit
You know?
of the Loom. Yeah. Always that weird flannel cover from Walmart.
Like, has a guy ever come out of the bathroom on a sexy date night and been like, "Babe," and slips you his boxer
I don't think
briefs?
you want anything from a man. Men don't. I don't know. Like men, obviously through cologne smell good, but I think just their body is not great.
Yeah, I don't want my like man's dirty boxers.
I'm gonna be honest, dude. If a girl comes out of the bathroom and hands me her panties, what are you doing?
Oh my god, I did not see that coming
pockets-
that
from
does
you.
nothing
My
for you?
pockets are full.
That does nothing for you.
So what
How
is
big are
my
fucking
new
panties?
this is my new phone case?
Little
what about
thong?
the little thong?
I already carry so much for women.
I see what you're saying, though. You're just like, okay, like I like the thought of it, but like in reality, like
I'm
what do I
eating-
do with it
I'm
now?
eating calamari right now.
Yeah, and you about to eat some later. Fucking put that in
I
your
don't know.
pocket.
Put it on the goddamn counter.
I like it.
I'm out.
Okay,
Yeah, you can wrap
okay.
it up with the chopsticks like little
I
rubber
did
band.
not see that coming for you. After you were talking about the whole
either.
hummus
He doesn't like
dip.
anything that's too like
Avocado.
Hey, it's sexy, right?
Yeah, thank you so much.
Right.
I don't
Okay.
like that.
It's try hard.
It's very
Okay.
it's like there's a performative thing, and there's also I don't like when someone does something expecting a very specific reaction.
Okay.
I fucking hate that.
He's
But
like
what
that
if
type of guy.
the reaction's not just like, I want to turn you on?
Yeah, but that's the reaction. You're like, here, take my panties. Hot, right? No, it's not hot. Sit the fuck down. You're paying for half of this now.
Like, I don't think this would be true to his current girlfriend because he's very much in love. But if like he was like starting to see walked in lingerie, he'd be like, stop. This is not it. Oh, red lace. I get it. Get out.
Wait, really though?
No, not that aggressive, but
Oh no.
No, but like,
There's parts of that true?
No, for sure. I think there's a performative aspect
You don't
of
like
it
the
that doesn't feel
performative.
honest to me.
Okay.
But what if it was like, to me, that would be like genuine. Like, buy lingerie, walk in
Same.
the room, and be like, I really want to turn you. I put thought into this. That doesn't feel performative to me.
So, and I'm a weird person. I think like the situation has to be set up that it feels honest to me. So there was one time this girl picked me up from the airport, and she was wearing this like crazy lingerie, but she was wearing like a trench coat over
under,
it,
yeah.
and then I could kind of see it. And I'm like, what are you? And she goes, I'm just wearing it, and I'm like, oh fuck, like that to me felt so honest
Because
But
you
the whole,
discovered it.
Yeah, but
Yes.
the whole we're sitting here and we're talking on the bed or whatever, and she goes, I need to go powder my nose. And then
Yes.
comes out.
Okay.
What do you want? Woo! Like you know
I
what I
do
mean?
want that. Yes.
Oh, zoink scoob! Like I don't
It
know.
just feels very like we're 50 and we're trying to save our marriage.
Yeah, thank you. It just doesn't feel honest to me.
I hear that. Yeah. The discovery is better when I've done lingerie.
Discovery's
I've
so hot.
been already in the hotel room. I have the robe on, and he comes in and he finds it
Like
on
a
him.
tamale.
He finds it himself.
Somebody would get up out of the
Men
bed and
are
go
dumb.
put on lingerie.
Like, men
that
want
feels
to
a
think
little
that we-
annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the thought of like, I'll be right back. Because you're like,
Yeah.
And that's like it feels very like movie
That's what
anyway.
I'm saying.
It doesn't
Correct.
feel
That's what I'm
realistic.
saying.
It doesn't feel honest.
It's
But
probably like
I-
when I was 22, I thought guys wanted that.
absolutely.
I see
I
what
don't.
you're saying.
I
Yeah.
also don't want to shame people for like trying new things in a relationship,
Totally.
trying to spice it up. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like
Personally.
the effort will be really hot to me, but like personally, it just has to feel like
You want to believe the bit.
Yeah, I want to believe.
Yeah.
But women have to know that as they're doing it, right? So women should feel like sexy and authentic with what they're doing anyway. If you're like, okay, now I got to go into the bathroom and put this thing on and come out. If you feel awkward, it's going to come across awkward.
Right.
So like the whole point is like if you feel like you're performing, then the guy picks up on it too. So like that's check yourself on how it's making you feel.
I also think
Yeah.
guys are just so dumb, and to impress them, it's like to what we were saying is like if you discover it, then the guy that's always going to be thinking about. That's why like when you were in like high school and a girl's like thong was sticking out,
Yeah.
like you would black
The
out for
brain
a
would
day.
explode.
You'd be like, what's under?
Like McLovin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But if a girl's like, hey, look at this, you're like, oh, that's weird. Are you a cop? Like, what's happening? So
Bro,
like.
that's a perfect
So the
analogy.
discovery. So laundry is
Yeah.
still hot, but just like have it poke out a little bit. Under
Right.
some overalls. Like,
You guys still want the chase. That's basically
Yes.
what it is.
Yes.
That
But
you-
it's the chase is also the illusion of control.
you blow the load too quick if you just walk out and you're already wearing it. You're like, oh,
yeah,
wait,
Well,
oh,
also
all
the
right.
walking out line, which I've done. I still remember like being in my early 20s in New York, just like coming home with a guy
course.
stumbling around all drunk, and I'd be
Totally.
in the other room. They'd like hear me trip while I was
Yeah,
like
yeah,
trying
yeah,
to
yeah,
get like
yeah.
a garter belt on.
boxes.
I would like fall on the floor, trying to like get the
Yeah.
shoes
You have the
on.
bra on your legs.
You walk out and you're like, ta-da!
Yeah, the
you know,
ta-da thing. Yeah.
It feels very movie-ish, but it does feel early 20s.
Yeah,
for sure.
Totally.
I used to
Yeah.
do that in my early 20s.
Okay, you guys, this one we love. We want to get your thoughts. We've
Yeah.
never heard of this before. So she writes in, she says, I've been with my husband for 10 years, and
Leave
to
him.
this day, every time we have sex and he busts inside of me, I love that she's still saying busts inside of me, 10 years married.
I love it.
He cups my pussy after, and we walk like that all the way to the bathroom till I'm over the toilet. So the cum drips in his hands, not mine. Chivalry isn't dead. And then see photo attached for how I feel during this. No. The,
I
the
thought it
photo
was
is
a-
two elephants like walking like their trunks attached.
Oh, the
Like,
elephant walk.
Basically, the elephant walk.
Yeah, we did it in the frat days.
I mean, it is
Have you guys ever heard of this?
The
that
cupping.
I've never heard.
That
of
is real love right there. That's
It's well intentioned. I mean,
It's not.
It's not for me.
It's not efficient. Here's a towel.
I just scurry to the.
Yeah.
We'll bust inside.
No, right,
Mine
but if-
stays inside until I sit on the toilet.
yeah,
Oh,
mine
really?
too. Yeah.
Okay.
Once in a blue moon, a little bit is coming out of
If
you.
we've
but-
laid there for a minute.
Yes, but like, and also sometimes after you push it out, as you're walking around, you're like,
Oh my
someone's,
God,
like,
all
kinda
day.
dripping
Yeah,
at
or
me
she
a little
just kinda
bit.
top of
Like if you
herself.
have a leaky faucet all day, it's
Yeah.
so annoying.
But,
but I
like,
think that
I don't
that's
know.
very loving.
It is very loving.
Where's your face? It's in my butthole. Like, what are you? You know, like he's. It's
Yeah.
I don't need. It's very cute, but I don't.
It's
It is
very
cute.
cute.
It's very cute.
But then he what he sits
too
her
much
down on the
babysitting.
toilet and removes his hand and shuts the door and lets her do the
guess.
rest. You know,
I
like the
think
logistics
I
of
honestly
it.
don't see a problem with it. I kind of like it.
I mean, listen,
Yeah,
they've been married
we're
for
fine
10
with it.
years.
I like it.
So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
something's working for
they're
them.
still
I don't
fucking,
want
which
it.
is huge. 10 years deep. Come on now.
It's intrusive. I don't need you to do that. I'm not like a little baby. I can like walk to the bathroom if a little cum gets on my leg. Like it's fine.
But I'm fine with it. It's
It
a-
might
yeah.
have started. It might have started as a bit, and then they might have just kept it going.
Yeah,
and
that's what
kind
I
of
think.
like a little, oh, remember when we used to do this, and then it just happened.
Yeah. I also like, how long is the walk to the bathroom? Like, do they not have an ensuite? You know,
Right.
like it's
even
it's
know
just
what
a
an
few
ensuite
feet
is.
away.
Wealthiest thing you've ever said to me.
What's an ensuite?
I don't know
Just
what that
means
is
a
either.
bathroom in the bedroom.
Is that
you guys
OnStar?
have one,
An
probably.
ensuite? That's what it's a bathroom. Oh, a bathroom in the bedroom means an
Ensuite?
ensuite?
Yeah, that's all it means.
It's a bathroom.
Oh, I thought it was some fucking crazy shit that I'm not. My tax
imagine
bracket
it's
doesn't
like
allow
a-
me to know it.
A communal apartment. They got to run down the halls doing that
That's
shit.
what I'm saying.
Oh,
right? Like where is the
dude.
bathroom?
Do they have roommates?
Right. Okay. I have one more I
you're
want to
married
do.
for
Just
10
I'll
years,
do it really
you have
quick.
roommates.
But anyway, to her point,
happens.
we love this for you.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
sounds like it works for
Is
you
this
guys. You're
weird?
married for
Nothing's
10
weird if
years.
it works
it's
for
a
you.
very like cute thing in the couple that it's like
Yeah.
they do this.
I
and
want to know
it
if he
probably was a
tastes it
bit.
afterwards.
Oh,
If he just goes,
Yeah.
maybe he's.
She goes, okay, I'm gonna finish up in
Probably.
the bathroom. Then he's like, Dad's home. And then he
Yeah.
Guys,
gives
I'm gonna
it a
throw up. I
woof.
don't like. It's disgusting. I don't-
That's
Throw
where you
up?
draw the line. You had period sex on top of where you cook fucking beef stroganoff.
That's not my
And-
kitchen. I
Those
don't
guys
care.
didn't eat. They weren't cooking in there.
Yeah, they did. They didn't eat.
Well, yeah, they were
also.
too skinny. They didn't eat.
They didn't
That was
eat.
the bit.
Because you want to know why? Girls gotta eat. Boom. Plug
We all
the
gotta
show.
eat.
They
I
do
gotta
not
eat.
eat.
Make sure to listen to Girls Gotta Eat.
No, I have one more for you guys. Listen,
Okay.
I want your opinion on this because
Yep.
it's crazy.
8 inches.
I was talking to this guy last year around the holidays, and we hadn't met yet, but we had been sexting and FaceTiming. On New Year's Eve, we talked about hanging out, but I ended up bailing because I'd rather ring in the New Year with my girlfriends. That night, he sent me a video. I opened it expecting it to be him coming on something like usual. Okay.
on something.
So
watch this. This
I guess their normal videos is just like him
Just
coming
him
on
coming on
stuff.
something. Watch this, babe. It's a tricycle this time.
Let me see this email.
I thought it was gonna be a video of him getting whipped in a dungeon somewhere.
No, it's
but
worse. Okay. I,
Obsessed with the New Year's cum shot. Okay.
I want to come right at New Year's. Why have I
hate
never
you
done
guys.
that?
I don't know. You could.
Everybody's trying to kiss on New Year's.
Confetti
like,
dick.
all right,
You
you just
move
want to
back,
come? Yeah, I
you
had
know?
this guy confetti all over my wall. It was crazy.
on your wall.
All over
What
my
the
wall.
fuck?
Just
So he's about to finish. He's
exploded.
like, "Ugh!"
Yes, it went everywhere.
Why didn't you fucking?
I'm gonna finish the sentence. Instead, it was of some girl who was riding him reverse cowgirl out loud in this video. He says, "This could have been your wet pussy on my dick."
Wow.
Yikes.
Wow. That is insane.
It's pretty bad.
I hope he sent that with the confetti attachment. Happy New Year.
Do you guys think it was a voiceover he put on there later?
Did he make a reel?
Did he say it in?
Oh.
Yeah, I made
He did it in post.
I mean, he put it on iMovie and just fucking edited
The CapCut logos in the corner.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
put it on CapCut and
Oh
just
my
like
God.
voice
Not even his
Facetune
voice.
and CapCut.
With lots of breakdown. Number one, she dodged a bullet, not meeting
Yeah.
up with this guy.
Yeah, this
guy's
guy's
not
a
a good guy.
psychopath.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
In the guy head, this is like where his villain arc starts. He probably thought this was so cool, and she's like, "Okay, you're banging a 3 on New Year's."
That's bad.
Also,
Also,
this is
to
what you
film
did on
somebody.
New Year's?
Yeah.
Right. Also, you sent me a video of another woman. Like, what are you going
No,
to
you're a
do?
bad
me?
guy.
I need a timestamp. How do we know that was from
She's
that
like, it was
night?
Matt Gates, you guys.
I need a timestamp. Was this 4 years ago, 3 years ago?
And
Like, how
that
do I
brings
know
us
this is
to
New
who
Year's?
you guys voted for.
Right, that's tough.
I fucking voted for Donald Trump. No, I actually went Miss
Trevor.
Harris.
I mean, I've never voted in my life, so you can ask me whatever
God
you
damn
want.
it, Michael. We
gonna
also
suck
have, we
Trevor's
also have an
dick right
opinion
now.
about that. Yeah, we're both going to double team Trevor,
Ladies.
actually.
That's,
Yeah.
that's totally fine. Performative.
I'm sorry, it's performative to
What's
vote.
up?
Yeah, it is.
If a man votes, that's like the sluttiest thing he can do. Well, One Direction. If a man
Michael's
votes
like,
Democratic,
Michael's like, that's what
the
everybody
sluttiest thing
expects
he
me
can
to do.
do.
And so I'm not
I'm
going to do
sorry.
it.
Is there a bit in this?
Like it turns women on?
Yes.
Yes.
Like
I'm
he knows
so
what he's
horny
doing. Like
about
he
it.
goes up to girls like,
Motherfucker,
yeah.
it depends on where
voted
you
blue.
live. Do that in Texas, you will get your cock chopped off.
That's why we're not
By
living
a
in Texas.
dude.
Yeah.
By
No,
a dude, but a girl in Texas. Dude, when I did on election night, I did a show in Tampa, Florida.
Oh.
You're like, holy shit. And I'm just getting a feel for the audience. I go, who voted blue? Who voted red?
Oh, God.
And all the guys were red. All the girls were blue.
Yeah.
So for the most part, generally where you go, it's predominantly female or blue.
Because we're
So that's-
educated.
Yeah. So you voted for Kamala to get pussy, is what you're saying.
Absolutely.
Okay.
No,
Whatever
I-
it takes.
No,
got
of
we got
course,
your
you know
vote.
we're in Bitland, but
We can just pivot from this.
yeah,
Anyways.
sure.
No, let's keep talking
Yeah,
about
that's fucking
Guys, let's
weird.
transition.
How do you feel about the
Yeah,
electoral
if you,
college?
If you
Let's talk
voted
about that.
red, you're
Fuck
trying to
the
get some
electoral
head
college.
from your boys, which is fine.
It's funny.
None of it matters.
It's funny to think of a woman voting red to get like dick down.
I mean, that's true.
You say
but
this,
that- but
and I
that's-
swear to
yes.
God.
Go on my fucking Twitter feed. That's all it is. It's
What?
just a bunch of fucking women voting for Trump.
You go to Dallas, Texas, some girls like, look who I voted for. It's like, you're the hottest fucking woman I've ever seen in my life, and I've seen my sister.
I also
see
like
that.
football.
I like
Right. It's very like, I'm a cool
Yeah.
girl.
Correct.
Listen,
Yeah.
we're in Bitland.
Hand
This
me
is
a
all
Bud Light.
jokes.
Yeah.
None of
We're
this
doing
really
jokes,
matters.
guys. We're all doing
Vote
jokes.
for who you want. Throat for who you want.
Exactly.
Holy shit. I am the smartest man I know. I should run for president.
I think so too.
I
Me
would, yeah,
too.
I would take it.
I mean, yeah.
I
We
would
just
vote-
need
I
a
would
new
vote for you
party.
if I
you could
voted.
definitely be in the cabinet. They're just letting whoever.
Hey, I could be in the
In
closet
the
for
cabinet,
all
he's
I know.
like, fuck. Oh my goddamn joke.
All right,
Trying to let her
guys.
breathe a bit. I said,
You
gotta
in
be
the
quicker.
cabinet.
You gotta
What
be
about the
quicker.
closet? Yeah, all right.
I love
What
you
was the
guys.
question?
I love you too.
Oh, that video is crazy.
Crazy.
The guy's so insecure.
I think he put it in CapCut and did a voiceover after.
Yeah.
No girl would continue to fuck you while you
He
said
didn't
that.
write it
Can
in
I
the
say
caption like
though?
this could have been
I actually
you.
like when women send me videos of them fucking someone else.
Okay.
So hot.
Like videos that they
They-
previously made with
Previously
somebody
made.
else, or
Okay.
like
Okay.
today I did this.
No, not. I mean, it was my girlfriend. Not today.
Okay.
What if you
from
look
old-
and in
But
the
that's
background
not-
it pans
some
up
people
to like
like
an
that.
NBA game that was last night? You're like, wait a second.
Hey,
There's a
just the
newspaper.
New York Times.
That's game 7 of the Dodgers.
That is so funny. There's a timestamp. Okay, you guys, this was so fun. I was looking up your tour schedule. So when this drops the 9th, you'll still have some shows.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So Atlanta, we love you. Like, if there's
ATL,
still any
baby.
tickets left.
Atlanta's-
So,
Atlanta,
Yeah.
pull up. It's almost
Yeah.
sold out.
Are you guys doing the
December 12th,
Tabernacle?
Variety Playhouse.
oh, nice.
Okay.
We've just done it a bunch this year.
That'll be
Yeah,
great.
yeah, yeah.
OG.
We love it.
Okay.
Then we're gonna be in Knoxville and the
Charlottesville.
Charlottesville.
And today,
Who they
as this
voted
drops,
for.
Red Bank, New Jersey.
Red Bank, New freaking Jersey.
Oh my God, the
tonight.
night before you guys are in Bethlehem. Crazy, that's a real place.
Yeah.
It is a real place.
Jesus Christ.
You have to
Speaking
follow
of
the
them.
star.
It's a fun run. What a variety.
It
Yeah.
really
You know,
is.
From
great.
Albany
Oh my
to
God, New
Portland,
Haven.
Maine, New
New
We
Haven.
had
Haven.
the craziest show of our lives. in New
Unbelievable.
New
Haven.
Haven's great.
Yes. Incredible.
New Haven's
Those
awesome.
people were animals.
New Haven's in an
Yeah.
animalistic
Not one
place.
person in the audience went to Yale. They're like, fuck that place.
Not
They
that.
hate
No,
the
there's
Yale people.
22 people that went to Yale.
And you guys, I mean, you live in LA and you're always at the Improv and the
Laugh
Comedy
Factory.
Store and the Laugh Factory.
Yeah.
And really, like, if you guys don't know who they are the funniest comedians.
Aw,
Their
thank
podcast
you.
together, Stiff
God
Socks,
bless.
is unbelievable.
Thank you so much.
Ashley and I have been on it. We
We wanna
have
have you guys back on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'd
gotta
love to have you
anytime.
guys back on.
And you both have specials people can watch.
Correct.
Yes.
Pterodactyl on
Prime Video. Yes.
Prime Video.
Video.
Michael's is new.
Yeah.
YouTube.
Brand new.
Amazing.
Thank
What's it
you.
called again?
Silly
Silly
Goose.
Goose.
Silly Goose.
Both animals.
Is that
Animal
planned?
names.
Oh
We
my
love
God, you
it.
guys,
Well,
so
they're both
cute.
animals.
Holy shit.
Well, sort of. Yours is a
Did we
dinosaur.
just?
The dinosaur's an animal.
I
But
didn't
they're
even
no,
think
but they're
about
but
that.
they're both birds too.
Right.
And it's a bird.
I look like a bird, so that's
No,
fitting.
Trevor, you like your face filled out.
Don't you guys think birds are fake?
They're not.
Bird,
not,
no, birds
but they
aren't
are.
real.
Michael thinks birds aren't real.
I do not.
Yes.
There's no way.
Some
He
of these
thinks that they're from
species
the
on the
government.
golf courses, I
Yes.
go, "You're a real bird."
Yeah, there's no way.
got-
Flap, flap.
It's
Too
got red
performative,
eyes.
you ask me.
Michael thinks that they're robots. The birds aren't real.
Oh yeah, Zuckerberg's getting thrown by
some
one
of
of
them
them
are
tonight.
not real, dude. I'm convinced.
Yeah.
They're all flying.
They're Tesla robots.
But
Yeah.
some birds have wings and they can't fly. A penguin, huh?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Imagine having wings and you can't fly. It's like a dick you can't fuck. And on that note,
It is
I'm Trevor
it is
Wallace.
the micro dick of the wing world.
Yeah,
It is.
Penguin
And
little.
girls are like, you can't do nothing with us. You have wings, you can't do nothing
Well,
with
dude,
us.
that's why the penguins sit on the eggs. They sit on the eggs like as long as the women. Penguins.
the guy.
9
men
months.
do?
They get cocked and they have to sit on the eggs.
9 months.
No, not the whole time, but they split.
They split
I'm
custody.
over
They
it.
split
Trevor
custody.
doesn't believe me.
This is
All
worse
right,
than the
guys,
cupping
listen to
of the
Stiff Socks. You can
fucking-
follow Trevor Wallace at Trevor Wallace, Michael at Blau Comedy.
Yep.
And check them out. Check the tour out. And you guys can find us at girlsgottaeat.com. Tickets to the final 5 shows of the year coming up this weekend. We'll be in New York. Next weekend in Boston, girlsgottaeat.com. Ash Hess, Rayna.Greenberg. Subscribe on YouTube. Definitely watch this one on YouTube and share it with a friend if you need a laugh. And we will see you Thursday.
We love you guys. Have a good week.
Bye.